Twitch's TOS.
Oh no, it's
Yes.
absolutely within Twitch's TOS. It's still pretty fucking bad. It is bad. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the fanfics.
Why doesn't Twitch's TOS have a ban for low-effort content? Then we couldn't produce this show.
There wouldn't be a Twitch left.
Yeah.
Because if there was a
No,
ban
hang
on
on a
low effort
minute. Hang on
content,
a
do you
minute.
realize how many women would get banned from Twitch?
Hey,
know.
hang
Thank
on a
God.
minute. Slacks would also be gone.
Slacks would not be gone. That's absolutely high effort shit posting.
No.
I don't know. Some of the shit you guys have shown me from Slacks, the
No.
man puts a lot of effort in the weirdest of things.
Yeah, dude, Slacks is absolute high effort shit posting.
I would say... I'd say 60% of the time it is high effort. Sometimes it's just
The
shit
dude
posting.
paid for a Windrunner 3D VR model.
I said 60% of the time. Come on, you got to admit, he's done some stuff that can only be classified as low effort.
Like,
He has high effort and low effort shit posts. Let's be real.
name a single low effort shit post from Slacks.
Every fucking techie stream.
You will not besmirch the name of techies.
He just did.
will
Valve did.
disperse the
They
name of
literally
techies.
reworked him
Nicky,
so he's a
don't
new hero.
you do that like once a month at least?
Yeah, but I also play techies.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit of self-hate whenever you do. All right. You're just
Not how that-
balancing things.
All things within balance. So
Okay.
anyway, yeah, this is a Ruby Elden Ring crossover brought to you by Tojo here.
Oh, pain.
Oh, good god.
Why are no? God.
Oh lord. Oh
I
god.
chose the
So
most
literally,
miserable thing
this
that I
story
could.
just gets progressively worse with every word I'm gonna read. So you guys ready for it?
No.
Hell yeah, let's
A
go.
Land of Rotten Decay by Pale Blood 43312143414.
That was nowhere close to what that was, but continue.
Yes.
No one's gonna look it up anyways.
Actions have consequences.
When will you know?
Oh shit.
This is the core truth of Self-Insert OC learns after being transported to place vastly different from his own place. Now the son of the goddess of rot has two goals in his life: to protect his little sister and find a way home. Do not worry, anyone who even thinks about hurting you will feel my wrath and fury as their skin begins to writhe with my scarlet rot. Yeah.
Listen.
This isn't possible. No. Oh,
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
This is a self-insert OC from Ruby being isekai'd into Elden Ring as the son of the goddess of rot.
Okay. Here's the problem. We've quite literally seen her full body.
Yeah.
None of those parts are working properly anymore.
No. No, they aren't.
And anyone that she decides to, get it on with, lay with, Bible style, they're probably dead within a month.
Yeah. Or no, probably less than.
Bro,
I mean,
no, a month is
no,
one
hang on.
night.
Not to
A
get
month is a
like
highball.
too weird. Like it
Probably
depends
one.
on how scarlet rot is transmitted. Like
Touching it kills you.
I mean, yeah,
It's the best.
Yeah.
literally being around her kills people.
I'm
but that
pretty
could
sure.
just be acidic. Like
Yeah, but you're
So
right.
we
that
don't
I'm
know
almost
if it's a
forced.
fluid-based transfer medium.
Yes, we do.
Well, you spread it
it's
as a
literally
vapor.
it's
have
literally a
you-
fluid-based transfer medium. It's
Yeah, have you
aerosolized.
Been to
It's
Aeona Swamp?
Yeah.
Could
Just-
be the fumes.
Yeah, but
Could
you
just
also
be aerosolized.
but
Just
you
ask
also
her not to
breathe it
breathe.
out. Yeah,
anyway.
but
Point
that
being
implies
is
it was
that
a liquid at one point.
point being is that scarlet rot is actually a biological conversion tool.
Yeah, that too.
In that everything it touches, it turns into more scarlet rot.
And if you somehow live through it, you get super scarlet rot powers.
While also massively mutating.
Or,
But what I'm
you end
hearing
up like Radon.
What I'm hearing from this
Scarlet
is that
Rotman,
we
savior
could
of
do a
New York
prototype Elden Ring crossover.
Yes.
We can do a what?
And a
Oh,
romance
yeah.
between
God.
Mercer and Millennia is the only possible thing that could work out in this case.
And who?
Anyway, so this is a rated M story with about 1,000 words per chapter. It's only got 13 reviews, unsurprisingly. It's got, unfortunately, 39 favorites, which means there's 39 people out there that need to stop existing.
And
There's
there's
45.
45
Actually, it's
follows.
45 because there's 45 follows.
No.
Yeah.
Look, I have followed a lot of stories that I thought were pretty bad, but I still went, kind of want to see where it goes.
Let's
I
see
want to
the.
see where this train wreck goes.
Yeah.
Let's see where this crashes.
It's
It's
the
not bad enough
favorites.
for me to stop reading it, but it's also not good enough for me to say, hey, guys, I'm reading this story. Because follows are hidden. Favorites are the only thing that gets displayed to people. Which is another thing, by the way. So I was reading on my off time a Fate Kaleida Prisma Ilia story
Oh
that
boy.
crossed over into Percy Jackson, in which Shiro gets isekai reincarnated from Prisma Ilia, which is a little bit of a different Shiro with a little bit of a different backstory.
Wait, which Shiro from Prisma Ilia? Because there are two.
No. Sneaky the bots
The
are fucking out.
one
and
that
What the
what's
fuck?
his
The
the
one
one
from
that
News
Kokabili is his name no, his name's the one that's positioned as Mew's brother.
Yeah, okay, so the cool one.
Yes.
The good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
yes.
That's very important because one of them is sheltered in a way, the other can actually fight.
Yeah, no, it's the non-sheltered one, yeah.
Okay.
Epic.
Have more money.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you for the money.
Fucking Pedro.
But
I'll drink to that, Pedro. A shot for you.
indeed, I'll drink to that.
Oh,
Ah,
where
shit,
the
I gotta-
fuck did you
guys gotta
find
get a
this
drink.
rule list?
Hold on. Yeah.
Profile
Alright.
of one of the reviewers.
Got the
this
Tito's.
guy. You're gonna like that rule list I posted in 9K, Sneaky.
Oh god, what the fuck did you post tonight? Yet? Oh. Okay. Is this who's this by?
I don't know. I found it on that guy's profile.
Welcome to Fanfiction. Don't ask when a story is updated. Don't ask when a story is being updated. If a story involves pairing scenarios or kinks, avoid the story. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough, actually.
I mean, it's literally just the don't like, don't read.
Well, no, that's a little bit different. So if it's like,
thing.
if the story's premise is these two characters get together, and you read the story and you're like, I don't like it that these two characters get together. It's like, well, I said the purpose of the story was for these two characters to get together.
I mean,
So
yeah.
don't read the story then, if you don't like that. Now I will say putting kinks in, not overly thrilled with. Because I got an AO3 permits it. Space Battles, Fanfiction.net, Sufficient Velocity doesn't permit it. Questionable Questing permits it. But I will say I've run into several stories where I've had to stop reading them because the author started putting their kinks into the story where it previously wasn't a sex story, and I'm just like, okay, well, thanks for ruining that story for me. Fourth rule: if you like a story, you must favorite or leave a kudos. No. If you really like a story, you must reblog it. No.
Oh.
Really weird that this is in the rule set for fanfiction.net.
Yeah.
Because reblogging is not a thing on this website.
Yeah, I know. Also, leaving a kudo isn't a thing on this website. Sixth rule: don't tell a writer they're lazy for writing fanfiction. I mean, I don't think that should be a rule, but also at the same time, it shouldn't be said. Like, no one's lazy for writing fanfiction, but at the same time, like,
Suffering.
you know, like it's like okay. Seventh rule: hiatuses will go as long as they have to. Okay, yeah, funny, haha. You're restating the first rule. And eighth and final rule is: if this is your first time in fanfiction, you have to comment. No, you don't.
What?
That's just dumb. You're dumb.
That is so stupid.
All your rules are retarded.
Exactly.
So who's this Jabesti guy?
He reviewed the story we're reading first.
Oh, hi, Stannis.
No, that's my alt account. What are you talking about?
It's
Well, we know where we can direct the
Mexican.
banhammer now.
Yeah, all right, so we're banning Stannis. Got it.
Problem is, I'm not like a contributor. It won't do anything.
Fair enough. This is true.
31. Damn.
So,
I'm
anyway.
31.
Oh, hey, Sneaky.
No.
I don't
In
want to be
case
that
you
old.
want
Please
to,
no.
in case you want Stanish and Nose to suffer at the same time,
Oh.
this Jabest does have a Kingdom Hearts Game of Thrones crossover.
Oh, does
that
he
wrote.
really?
Oh,
A Kingdom
no.
Hearts Game of
He has a
Thrones
couple.
crossover?
Disgusting.
He's got a
No,
couple.
fucking-
Oh wow, you're
Disgusting.
right. The Rebellion of Storm, Ice, and Wind. Oh, Let It Go combined with Game of Thrones along with some Kingdom Hearts content? Oh wow.
Seems right up
That's
Stannis' alley.
cringe as fuck. Holy fucking shit.
Uh,
That is ultra cringe. That
Oh
is
my God.
ultra cringe.
Oh wait,
And, uh,
hold up.
second oldest, yes.
Wait,
The
why do
Dragon's
they have
Guardian
another
Redux.
one? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold up. Why
He has
do
a
they have
Naruto Game of
another?
Thrones Soulsborne story, Sneaky.
Really is Stannis' account.
This
you.
really is Stannis' account. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What's sad is I've probably run into him somewhere.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I've seen him before. Unless that profile picture is just fucking ubiquitous.
I feel like I've seen him before as well.
Right? Not
yeah,
any of his
so,
fucking writings, but I've seen him reviewed.
Anyway, let's get through this garbage ass
that's
800 word first chapter, and then we can go on to torturing Stannis. Wait, Jorp sounds like Aura. Aura, speak.
What?
No, he doesn't
Wait,
sound like
Jorp,
Aura at
speak.
all. What the
That
fuck?
doesn't
Well,
sound
Mr.
like
Jorp.
Jorp.
Pedro's kind of retarded.
Yeah, Pedro's kind of retarded. I mean,
That's
Jorp
basically-
sounds way more like a giant bitch than Aura does.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, if someone, like, jammed a marshmallow up Aura's nose, he could sound like Jorp.
Pretty much, yeah.
We have an abundance of nasally bastards, so.
Yeah, we do.
It's true.
Yeah, them.
So, anyway, yeah.
Check
A
out purposes.
child!
Oh no!
What? What's going on now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Keep going. Don't draw attention.
A child of 6 years is seen sitting on the lap of a woman
Oh dear.
who wore a serious look on her face, yet behind
Yes,
the
hello,
look
CPS.
was a love for her son, who also... What is this fucking sentence? Oh my god, it just keeps going! This is a single sentence. This.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that paragraph was actually a sentence in disguise.
This is
What
one
the fuck?
sentence.
Epic.
Oh,
Is the second
the next one is the same.
Oh my god. No.
Oh, wait.
And
Okay,
it's
it's
even
two
longer.
sentences.
No,
Two
no,
sentences,
there's got to be a
but-
period in there. No.
There's
There
a
has to be.
single-
There is. Okay,
There's
there's
a
a
single
single
period.
period.
There's a
There is
period.
a single additional period.
I see
Oh.
a comma as well.
Commas don't
Oh.
matter.
God.
There's plenty of commas. Those aren't the important thing here, though.
They help.
No, they don't.
If
Not when
commas
sentences go
were
this
death
long.
sentence, I would be dead.
This is worse than Old Gray.
Yes.
This is actively worse than Old Gray.
Oh yeah.
This is around the
absolutely.
level of stuff that I send to Tojo to fix for me. This is
Oh,
about that
Yeah.
level. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that.
Shut the fuck up. I get to shit on me.
Only I get to make fun of me.
There are 34
Shared the same
periods.
blood-red hair as her, this woman was Millennia, blade of Miquel, and goddess of Ra-Tusum, cradling the child with 2 prosthetic arms that was said to be made out of unalloyed gold that was made to quell the scarlet rot and stop meddling of outer gods by her younger brother Miquel. What the fuck does unalloyed gold mean?
That's a sentence.
It means gold without alloy. What do you mean?
That's
What the fuck is alloyed gold?
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
That's
but
like,
that is a
oh yeah,
thing in
this is
Elden Ring.
alloyed tin. It's like, what the fuck is alloyed tin? Alloyed tin is like, you know, bronze, brass, you know, there's, like, it makes something. It's not just like, yeah, this is iron alloy. Okay, what's an alloy of? Iron and iron. What? That's not how that word... That's not how that fucking works. There are a total of 27 periods in the first chapter. Well, that's unfortunate because there is
more than
Thanks,
How
Gray.
many commas are
right?
there
too many.
compared to that?
Too many.
That's such a good
Commas?
story.
Comma.
I used to control F
20.
comma, and there's 18
There's
in the story itself.
There's
Oh.
19 on my end.
Yeah, well, there's 20 technically, but
Nope,
this is
there's-
summary
there's
and 1 is in the
18.
word counter. Yeah,
I'm
18
just,
in the
yeah.
story.
Oh, this is pain. This hurts.
This is a war crime against the English language, which is already a war crime of language.
This is true. Most of the children of Queen Marika possess curse bound to them from birth. An example of this would be twins Miquella and Melina. Miquella was cursed with eternal youth. That's not what he was cursed with. And Melina was cursed to be eaten inside out by the scarlet rot. These two were known as Empyreans. That's not what her curse is. Were known as Empyreans, children born from one god. Later, Melina would go on to have Empyrean children of her own. No, she didn't. They were clones.
Yes, but this person hasn't played through Elden Ring yet, so they're just making shit up as they
Her
go
firstborn
along.
lost his leg before they could quell the scarlet rot burning inside him, but is contained in some time. His name was Milo. Newborn daughter was named Millicent and shared the same scarlet rot, and the same thing happened again, but this time the scarlet rot got to her arm. Unalloyed gold prosthetics were made for both of them that had needles spiking out the ends that jabbed into the scarlet rot infested flesh containing it. At this current moment, they were sitting at the roots of the great howling tree relaxing. Hey Mom, do you think I'll be a good brother? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why the fuck do you
Of
use
all of
gold?
the commas this person
prosthetics?
puts into their story, they don't fucking put it in the one spot that needs it.
Nope.
Of
Not
course.
even a period at the end of it.
No, yeah, there's not even a period at the end of it. They at least figured out you need to separate your dialogue, though, so I mean, hey, take your wins where they are.
Hooray.
I mean, I'm still bothered that they fucking keep misspelling the Halleck tree.
How many times
It's
do they
just-
misspell it?
I can see 2 right here.
Oh, you're right, they do misspell it every single time. Oh my, they
Which
misspell
implies
it a
that they
different
actually don't know how
way
to spell
every
it.
single time.
Just a mistype.
They didn't capitalize the name of their OC.
Yep.
Yes.
Amazing.
They did not
honestly.
put periods at the end of any of those.
Yep. Like, oh, no, right here there's a period. They figured it out.
How long did it take
Number
them?
4.
Number 4.
Wait, what
Number
the fuck?
15.
Yeah, thank you.
Number 14. Burger King
Burger
foot
King
lettuce.
foot lettuce. The last thing you want to see in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
In an instant, they both felt a sharp pain in theirs heads. Melina quickly understood the situation. Oh god, no. I just realized this is the reverse. Oh no. This is
Yes.
a OC self-insert being isekai'd from Elden Ring into Ruby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Last thing you
god,
want
this
to
is
see is
like,
worse
we
than
bothered
what I
shitty
thought it
OC.
Elden
was.
Ring enough.
Is the Scarlet Rot. Sometimes that might be what you get.
In an instant, they both felt sharp feeling of pain in their head, Melina quickly understood situation. The rule death has been stolen. That meant she could be killed. But more importantly, her children could be too. With that thought in mind, Melina bolted up and spoke in firm voice. Okay, well, hey, first off, why is there a concern about them being consumed by the scarlet rot if they can't die?
Is it because their bodies are fucking melting?
Yeah, but if they melt, they die.
Mm.
No, that's just what the slimes are.
Oh, is that? Oh, that makes sense.
Fair enough. Anyway, also, I like how they just, for some reason, just know that, oh yeah, death has been stolen. It's like, fucking, why would they know that? I need you to get your sister and check if she's alright, okay. And then he runs away. And then as he's running away, his sister, a silent observer, was waiting for a chance to strike. Chaos is what Milo would later describe the hallways, multiple people all rushing different places. Wait. What? What hallways?
Good question.
What
The
people?
hallways in the swamp.
In my swamp.
Always off the mind, you know.
The Howling Tree
Shrek
place,
always is on the mind.
I guess.
Yes.
I mean, okay.
True.
I need to get Millicent. Mom's counting on me. He kept repeating in his head, and reached his room with sister was, and then he picked her up, and then he grabbed a dagger with a black hilt and a red blade that had rot climbing up it. It was given as a gift to him by his mom. It may look like a dagger, but it was capable of performing scarlet rot incantations. The dagger was. Interesting. Multiple incantations, you say? Interesting. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. Something only his mother was capable of, and he wasn't very good at it yet, but he was still learning how to cast the spells in the blade. As quickly as the brief respite had come, it vanished as on pure instinct, pure fighting instinct. This 6-year-old child's pure fighting instinct.
Good lord.
Yeah, okay, author. This fucking 6-year-old child's pure fighting instinct. Oh god. Sure. Yeah. Alright. He was able to dodge a super stealthy hyper assassin who was cloaked in darkness.
Of course. As you do.
And he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" he said to the assassin, cloaked in shadow. Alright. Well, I think it
Responded in perfect Hebrew.
Yeah, he responded in perfect Hebrew, yes. He was secretly a merchant all along.
As they are.
Of course, of course.
I still can't get over the fact that they just fucking slipped that in Elden Ring.
The Halleck tree is under attack by Mossad agents.
So, speaking of, Tojo, do you play Elden Ring at all?
I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm currently in the middle of Elden Ring.
Have you found out about the truth of the merchants yet?
Oh yeah, what with the scuttling ground or whatever the fuck it's called?
Yeah.
Where they worship the three fingers and the frenzied flame shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and they brought using trade as a disguise. They brought the frenzy flame to various villages, causing them to be engulfed in chaos and madness. So
yeah,
they could eventually summon a demon to scour the world of all life, due to the fact that they were imprisoned in a tomb and killed.
Yeah. Didn't they leave at the frenzied flame village that's over by the Altus Plateau? Didn't they leave a note that directs you to that place underneath the fucking sewers?
It's either there or if you buy the note off of someone, I believe, one of the merchants, I believe.
It's one of those, but it is a merchant written note. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it's a merchant note. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's some lore. Sorry, kid, but I do this for the lands in between. No gods or demigods. Really? Really? You're gonna have the assassin shout "No gods, no kings" as he's killing a child?
In perfect Hebrew.
For the extremely specific government system, fuck communism.
I'm absolutely fucking baffled by the fact that this assassin, who's all of the assassins we encounter canonically never talk ever.
This one does, and it kept reading.
But this one does, to answer a child's question about why he's trying to kill them. And what he shouts is, "No gods, no kings, only man."
Hmm.
Wait, but
Okay?
weren't the assassins hired by fucking Ronnie? In the first
No.
place?
No, we
No.
don't know. It's very vague.
The Destined Death people are a cult that has unknown origins, but is not connected to Ronnie.
Okay. But I know Ronnie was associated with Godwin's death, right?
That we don't know. We do know that she stole some of the Destined Death to kill her own finger.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was just curious. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, because later on when you do the whole Destined Death chain, is the assassins don't know where the other half, the half that Ronnie stole, is, meaning that Ronnie stole it and not that she was given it.
Yes, this makes perfect sense. Thanks, FromSoft. Very cool.
You stole death, and what did you do with it? I killed the giant fingers. You... Wait, the what?
Yes, of course.
Why did you need conceptual death to do that? Why are they so hairy? Why is it still bleeding? Wait, what the fuck? Why is there just a random paragraph in the middle of this dialogue?
It's a very good question.
Man finished dressed in darkness as he approached as if stalking prey! Milo's hand touched Tiny Square. He didn't know that Tiny Square was Portal.
And you got someone to leave.
What?
No,
What do you mean
One
he
of us
touched a
checked out
Tiny
early, it
Square?
seems.
What fucking...
They
fuck?
got him.
Oh no.
He touched a Tiny Square? What the fuck does that even...
Agents got that.
Where? Like, with the blade? He touched the blade, and the blade had a tiny square on it? The ground had a tiny square on it? It's like, oh yeah, there was just a tiny square. He touched it. He teleported. It's like...
Atin got fucking Eichmann.
Yeah, honestly.
Big rip.
I think he just left because he didn't want to deal with you guys.
Understandable.
Wait, we were quiet for like the 5 minutes before you left.
68 chapters of Harry Potter sex one-shots.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you want to repeat that?
68 chapters of Harry Potter having sex with every single girl in Harry Potter.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
That is
fanfiction.
impressive. Is this the Jabez guy? Yo, that's the Jabez guy. Wow, he's just straight up horny on main. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
horny
as
all
I
the
said,
time,
he's
man.
got a pretty good ratio of horny to non-horny favorites.
That summary scares me.
Don't worry, there's more.
That also
Because
scares
the
me.
author
But wait, there's
of
more.
that story differentiated between girls and women. That's reportable by a fucking mile.
Average
well, look at this
Goodwin
bad
story.
boy. 502 chapters, 1.5 million words by Megamat.
Oh,
Is this
no!
the fucking mega map? Yep.
That
this
Reddit post
is-
lives in my heart forever.
Fucking
one?
hell! Can you
The-
imagine
the-
writing a story for 7 years and it's all just sex?
It's someone did a long write up basically analyzing his entire writing, like all of Megamat's writing.
I remember that post. Yeah.
It's so good. It's just so
it's a
good.
great post. Yeah.
It is.
Can one of you boys send it to me? I don't know what the fuck it is.
Try to find it. Yeah, one sec.
Oh. Okay. There we go. Just popped my wrist out.
I also like how Sneaky is completely unfazed by the fact that Atin just left.
Oh yeah. No. Why would I bother? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
12-year case study of 1.8 million words of steady improvement, followed by 15 million words of stagnation.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that research report written up by that Redditor was fucking brutal.
Motherfucker stagnated harder than the Japanese economy.
Damn. Alright then.
So big oof aside, he touches the tiny square and then he gets teleported by the tiny square because it was an incomplete portal, which means it still worked perfectly fine, except it sent him somewhere else.
There you go, Tojo.
I mean, I'm no expert, but
okay.
I don't really think that's how portals work. But, anyway, I can be wrong, of course.
I mean, I don't think you wield portals. Like, you're just a dude.
Fucking portals. How do they work?
Subconsciously, Milo
Portalless?
started to draw on the power of rot, which is dangerous, and then he fused it with the portal somehow. Despite not knowing
like a
what he was doing or how he was doing it, he was just doing. He didn't even know he touched the tiny square, I guess. And then he shoved rot into the portal, and it worked. And the portal glowed orange, and then sucked them all up.
Interesting wording there, but alright then.
Yeah, they're just gone. As the teleportation finished, he was looking around. Yeah, okay. After viewing what happened, Millennia she felt fear. With Milo, 2 hours, Milo finally awoke confused. Where am I? He goes. Millicent is crying. He's like, oh man, I need to find shelter. And then he found an abandoned warehouse and a building next to it. And he tries to get into the building, and he's like, oh wow, can't get into the building, so I'll just put my baby sister down in this cardboard box next to the building.
Yes.
And then he searches the building for food, and he finds canned food. Because he knows what canned food is. You know, canned food. Yeah. Do Empyreans need to eat?
Good question.
Yeah.
Because Mikkel is currently a fucking egg. Millennia is like literally just living rot.
She's also been like asleep for a while, hasn't she?
Death literally isn't a thing.
Yeah.
Do people even need to eat?
I mean, we see dinner tables.
I mean,
You also see what's his name cooking the prawn.
Oh no.
that's
Boggart.
true.
Bogger, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, we
Sneaky,
can make fucking foods.
guess
Yeah,
what I
you can
found
make
on
food, yeah. But you gotta keep in
Jebb's
mind that
favorite authors
also,
list.
this is when Death came back.
Oh
Yeah.
god, there's more. Oh no. Sneaky.
What?
I looked at that Jebest guy's favorite authors list. Guess
Yeah.
who I found there?
Lupine?
Cledwin.
Lupine, yep. There's more.
Cledwin?
No Cledwin, actually, surprisingly.
Mega
But,
Matt?
Shiro or any
nope.
of Shiro's ilk?
Nope. But our favorite author ever, Fairytale Dragon Slayer, of course.
Oh my god, dude.
Neon Sangetsu as well, of course.
Neon
Of course.
Zangetsu, yeah.
Parcacious, of course.
What about
Why would
Kenshi?
you
I actually like
He's-
Kenshi, but
Kenji's here, yeah. Kenji 618.
Yeah.
he's here.
Yep.
Wow. It's like
Scarface-
we're going through a
Scarface
fucking
101 is on here.
checklist of like, is this
Yeah.
person does this person have no taste? Got a Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer? Got Lupine?
Oh my god. Yo, Sneaky. I'm gonna go make a fucking author bingo.
we should
Why?
make an author bingo, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
is,
I'll bring
is,
up-
is this Lupine the same Lupine in our fucking server?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I constantly shit on, and I now have recorded evidence.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Wait, really?
Yeah, we got him to actually say he hates Fate's Gamble on stream.
Yeah, he said writing Fate's Gamble 2 was the biggest mistake he's ever made in his life.
Understandable.
Paid? Wasn't he paid for that?
No, he was paid to write
no.
3.
All right.
Oh, no, he wasn't paid to write 3. Someone said
No, he
they
was-
would pay him to write 3, and he said, no,
Yeah.
I'm too good to be paid to write
Yeah, he literally said he
fanfiction.
doesn't want to be paid.
Oh, hey, can we pick our next story off of this guy's favorite list?
Yeah, well, not his favorite
suggest-
list. We're going to be reading
Favorite authors. my bad.
directly from his story list.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the
Gotcha.
fucking did you see the one I linked, Sneaky? The Naruto Game of Thrones Soulspawn crossover?
Yeah, I saw it.
Why do you guys have to fucking
Excellent.
kill everything I love?
What,
Fuck you,
what
that's
the,
why.
the Dragon's Guardian Redux thing?
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
This is
I
the
think-
Wait, can
V2
we-
version too,
wait,
just
can
to
we-
make
can
it
we
even
make s-
worse.
Can we make Stannis read it?
No.
No, he won't read it.
Ah, damn.
I
Yeah.
will say this. I understand it on some level because I did get
Yeah,
Kojo
yeah.
to read a fic that was abandoned, and now he hates me for it because it was so good.
Oh, Saltbreaker?
No, Saltbreaker is not broke. Not
Was it the
abandoned,
Anbu?
though.
Bro, that
was
shit's
the
fucking
Envoy.
abandoned, dude.
Oh,
The
yeah.
last time that
I
shit
know
updated was
Otters.
3 years ago.
I know Otters. He's gonna eventually get to it. I yell
Oh
at him
yeah,
every once in a
just
while.
like Gray and I are eventually gonna update Undying Scarab.
Listen. He'll eventually get to it. At least
Uh-huh.
that's my hope. But
Yeah.
yeah, I know because I think he's currently in university, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what's been taking up most of his time. So that the
Post
hope
review.
is once he's out, we can get some content again.
Anyway, so for some reason people wanted his first story to be re-uploaded. The Dragon's Guardian old version. So yeah, V1. So he took down his old version, which I appreciate. And then people asked him
No,
to put it
actually,
back up. And I'm not
Yes.
sure why.
God.
So this is V2. A Naruto Game of Thrones Soulsborne crossover Naruto Harem hiatus.
Words you just love to see.
Yeah. It's
God, it's
also
fucking bad.
I think if we're gonna make a bingo sheet, I think we have to make I don't know how to structure it, but I want excessively large plot and hiatus being in the same square.
All right. We can see what
Because
we can do on-
those go hand in hand on every fanfic where it's like, oh yeah, what's this fanfic? Oh, this is a multi-hundred crossover fanfic with a super harem of 72 characters. Hiatus.
72 virgins, but baby.
like Jesus Christ.
Mashallah.
Oh God. Anyway.
One day, brother.
One day.
Alhamdulillah.
So, it is said that dragons possessive, so singular dragon,
What is A dragons?
that a dragons
AIDS
are,
dragons?
a dragon are.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. A dragon are sometimes guardians in their own right. No one ever. No. I can almost confidently say from Soulsborne and Game of Thrones that no one says dragons are guardians in their own right.
Hey, Stannis, has anyone ever said that?
No, the whole idea of dragons in Game of Thrones is that they're like nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
So Guardians, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, guardians. Yeah, nailed it.
Yeah.
Well,
Guardians.
it's like
nuclear
I mean, if you
weapons,
think
it's
about
like
guardians.
deterrence. It's like deterrence. You have a
Yeah.
big dragon, no one
If
fucks
certain
with you.
countries had kept their nuclear weapons, they wouldn't be invaded.
Mm.
So
Hey,
Whether
real
it be
quick,
for vast amounts of treasure or civilization.
Tojo was gonna say something. What's up?
Yeah,
hold on. I think someone's banging on my door. Give me a second.
it's the FBI.
Yeah, go
Thrusted
ahead.
into a new world, can a certain whiskered Uzumaki eventually
hate it.
survive the game while protecting others? The Game of Thrones, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cringe. So yeah. I don't see why Naruto wouldn't be able to survive Game of Thrones, to be real.
Yeah, there's like nothing in the universe that could like even like fucking early Naruto, right? Like as soon as he learns the Shadow Clone, no one can kill him.
Alright, I'm back.
Like no one could fucking kill him.
What I
I'm
miss?
sorry.
I mean, no. Okay, so no, to be fair, pre-Shippuden Naruto could easily get killed because pre-Shippuden Naruto is exceptionally retarded, while post-Shippuden Naruto is
He's also
still
retarded.
pretty retarded, but he has a lot of power, so he can get away with it.
Okay, like the problem is that he always could fall back on the fox. And like I don't think
you know
anyone
what?
could
That's
kill him.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Anyone
Yeah.
my issue is that like anybody who could try to kill him would then like trigger the fox and then
Isn't there a point where he almost dies and gets thrown into a frozen pond and the fox is just like a Lamau infinite chakra?
Wasn't
Uh,
that in the movie?
I
I
Yeah.
think it's the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I
well, the
remember that
movies
very
aren't
vaguely.
canon, so
I'm just pointing that out as an example because I'm fairly certain that
I mean, it is basically infinite chocolate. Like it would take him fighting a war and then like a couple gods and or demigods or whatever, and then fighting his best friend who had been empowered by like the god of the universe for all intents and purposes, and then after like beating the absolute fuck out of each other, he would be out of chakra, and then still he'd be able to pull out some more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Have you, Stanish? Have you heard about Fairy Tail Dragon Slayer's deep
wanna talk
scientific arguments as to why Naruto has 7 times more chakra than the universe?
That sounds very stupid.
Yeah, it's also Boruto canon.
We don't need to talk about Boruto, okay?
Yeah.
Disappointing things don't need to be said. On top of this.
The ocean was slightly bathed by the partial twilight sky, with its soft yellows and oranges as it shined against its surface.
You mean it is soft yellows?
Yes, you're correct. It is soft yellows.
No.
The waves rocked back and forth with the decent breeze pushing forward a ship with enough force to speed things along, yet not enough to make its occupants uneasy. It is occupants. Okay, interesting. This author is taking an interesting understanding of the English language. Jin says, did you not watch season 8, guys? That dragon totally protected Daenerys from Jon and his knife. You're right, it did. Season 8's absolutely canon.
Yeah. Fuck season 8. Fuck, I hate...
Is it a small black knife with a red blade with rot climbing up the hilt?
It might be.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Said ship was of relative size.
Only 72 women.
Relative
That's
size
not
to
the
what?
relative size for you.
For
With a
Fairy Tail Dragon
lean
Slayer story.
hull to promise durable speed. What the fuck does that mean?
Nobody knows. Stop asking
Nothing.
questions because the author probably also doesn't know.
Said ship was of relative size with a lean hull to promise durable speed?
Relative to what? Yeah, what
I
the
feel like
fuck?
they've just never they don't know anything about boats, which is like okay, but like
I feel like they just
don't
threw a
try
bunch
to
of
comment.
words together that were like, oh yeah, durable speed. That sounds pretty good. That sounds like a boat term.
This is the thing that
Sticky,
like,
is your speed not durable? Like, what the fuck? Come on, square up, man.
the
Gotta get
biggest
tough
thing
on
that
the
annoys
speed.
durable
me.
speed.
The biggest thing that annoys me about fanfiction writers a lot of the time is that they just like they don't know things and then they bullshit it. And it's like I don't know things too, right? There's things in this world I have no idea. I don't fucking want to know about.
No, I refuse to admit that.
But I don't fucking comment on them, right? I don't try to write about them, and I don't write them into things that I like think in a way that like would try to speak to my knowledge of it.
Right, yeah, no, that's fair. And I mean, Gray and I actually have a great example of this. So when we were writing Undying Scarab, unfortunately, in Wrath of Lich King, there is a major military, thing going on during that campaign. And we were like, how many fucking people would go over? Because it's a major military campaign of a world-ending proportion, so how many people could a medieval fantasy civilization feasibly send? And we came up with 10,000 from each faction. Because Roman legions, we looked up Roman legions, then we looked up how many people could go on a ship feasibly with supplies, so we figured out how many ships they had. And so we looked it all up, and we did all the math on this stuff to get not precise answers, but ballparks of like generally this much, and like okay, say magic lets us fudge this much more, so it looks at least relatively clean, When I say like, oh yeah, 43 ships took over 5,000 people, you're like, yeah, well, that sounds about right.
Yeah,
depending on size and whatever.
Yeah. But, I've made this point before where it's like, you don't need to know about this shit. You just need to know enough to make statements that don't sound retarded upon the second you say them.
What you should have done was, like, look up what a ship looks like, and then, like, going through the water, and then described that.
Probably, yeah.
Instead. Like, because that's something you can observe and then talk about.
So then the author does this big mistake here of where he then tries to qualify all of the statements he just said.
Yep.
In the rest of the paragraph. It was not small for a personal vessel, but it was big enough for a full crew. What the fuck does that mean?
Good
for
question.
a long voyage, as long as it was properly stocked. What? This author just makes it worse with every single fucking statement they try to justify here. This is actually actively painful. On most days when the wind was halted, at least 60 oars were stationed to help move things along. Okay, well there's an actual size statement out of it finally. So it's a 60 oar ship. We're currently
that's all
reading.
he would have to say.
Yeah, I know, right? Isley, we're currently reading a Naruto Soulsborne Game of Thrones crossover. Yeah. And this author's trying to bullshit knowledge about ships, and it's just making him look retarded. And its masts were tall in order to carry several large orange sails bearing a golden spear piercing a red sun upon them. Who's that? Mr. Heraldry Man.
Imperial Japanese and Navy.
Based.
Probably not, to be
I
honest.
think Stannis is going into a seizure.
Yeah.
Understandable.
He's in so much pain, guys.
Excellent.
Standing on the deck, a man breathed in the salty air coming from the summer sea. He had features of a salty Dornishman in his mid-40s. So, was he a salty Dornishman in the mid-40s, or Did he
The
just look
features
like
of a salty Dornish
Yeah,
Dornishman.
yeah, I guess he just looked like a salty Dornishman in his mid-40s. He
A real
wasn't
salty
actually a salty
Dornishman.
Dornishman in his mid-40s. He just looked like one.
What the fuck?
Wait, do they mean Moorish? What the fuck are they saying?
Dornish
No,
is
Dornish,
that's a
it's a-
country, basically Arab.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
so I
kind
wasn't
of like
far off.
Spain / North Africa.
So,
like,
so the
so-
Moors. So literally the
Yeah.
Moors. Yeah,
Yeah,
kind
the
of,
Moors, yeah.
kind of.
literally the fucking Moors.
No, okay. So the problem is that the country is divided like
Yeah.
into 3 ethnic groups.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
so,
the
so the
Moors.
Moors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally the Moors.
With his smooth olive
under this
skin,
moment.
thin beard that fitted along his jawline. Fitted. I mean, okay,
It's like
It's-
not a horrible description of it.
yeah. And around his mouth, as well as kept black hair that was cut short. He used to prefer having it long, like in his youth, but after years traveling the world and having many fighting experiences, he needed his hair short, so combatants wouldn't grab onto his hair all that easily.
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you
mean-
here. Normal guy length hair is not really grabbable. I mean, yeah, you can grab it. It is physically possible, but you are in beyond dagger range at that point, so you have more problems at hand than the fact that someone's grabbing your hair.
Yeah, he's just gonna shank you.
You are at such a close combat position at this point. You have far more problems on your hand.
Yeah.
So unless you're talking about like girl long, where it's like down at your shoulder blades or like your ass or the crack of your back or something, I mean, I guess yeah, that would be really long for combat and should definitely be cut down. But I don't know. I don't know. What
He is just at a loss for words.
I am at a loss for words. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny for
Or
me to
not
see.
having it caught on tree branches. Okay, yeah, so he is talking about keeping it girl long. Because even when I had a mullet, which did admittedly go down past my neck, I didn't have
Mullet?
problems with tree branches.
I think he does sound like someone who might rock a mullet one day.
Oh, I
I could see
absolutely
that.
rocked a mullet for years.
I mean, you were in Vermont at one point.
Yes,
There was literally every single hairstyle under the sun there.
yes. His black eyes stared into the distance and saw the immediate barrier between the sun-setting sky to a solid wall of thick, smoky clouds, darkening everything underneath.
Hey, how long is this chapter? Just out of curiosity.
It's far too long. Why?
Look at the
okay.
scroll bar. Oh
Yeah,
no.
I noticed that, and I was like,
Yeah, we're not reading the whole thing. I'm just,
Yeah, it should be around like 15k.
yeah, I'm just
The
gonna
only
read
other
until
time
like
we
the first
spend-
line break or something. Whenever we get bored of making fun of this, I guess. But yeah,
The
this
only time we
I'm
ever like,
already
read a
bored
full
making fun
story
of
is if
This,
the story
this is
bores us to
actually, you know
tears.
what? I want to go back to Parcassius Purple Prose because this Purple Prose is actively detrimental to me understanding what the fuck the author's trying to say. At least with Parcassius, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is just a really long-winded way of him saying X. With this author, I'm like, the what? Wait, the what of who? What? Also, in Game of Thrones, a medieval world, you'd be wearing a helmet to include it in combat. Yeah, you would be wearing a helmet, so yeah. I mean, and you say chainmail helm, but you would be wearing a cap underneath that. You know, like what's it called?
Coif.
A wave, coif, yeah, coif, yeah.
Coif, yeah, the chainmail, like, yeah.
You'd be wearing a wool coif underneath that, and then the chainmail over that. So I mean, yeah, longer hair would get caught up if it was past the coif, but you know,
Don't be an idiot.
yeah.
Or you'd be like the
effectively.
samurai and fucking mat your hair down in their really autistic ways.
Okay, look,
Love
the
the
samurai
hairstyle.
were just autistic in general.
I know. Well, I come from a very autistic people, so yes.
It's a superpower. Germans also.
It is honestly.
Germans are like in my experience. I've met so many of them nowadays.
You know, Germans are like instinctively snitches. They will fucking
Yeah,
like snitch
yes.
on you for like
Oh my
if
god,
you
they
flush
are.
the toilet too loudly at like 10 in the evening, they'll fucking like call the police on you.
Call the Gestapo.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, he
Called-
flushed the toilet too loudly.
You know,
yeah.
this suddenly
That is illegal.
explains why the crossover of Islamic German is making a lot more sense now.
Bro, inshallah, I love Islam. What a holy religion.
God damn
I
it.
live in the light of Allah, so yes.
Yeah,
Um,
truly I do. I'm like, but imagine this, right? Imagine living in a holy land, i.e. Iraq. Beautiful.
So
Mashallah.
anyway, so that's his V2 story. He actually published this back in 2018, which is fairly impressive, all things considered. So, I mean, while the author is stupid and seems to be really prone to excessive purple prose that almost defeats the purpose of describing things to people, at least his grammar wasn't bad.
It was.
I mean, the only bad grammar I noticed was just the "it's."
Yeah,
But that's something
yeah,
that
I
a lot
mean-
of I even see a lot of college students fucking not know how to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, hold on. Orf did send me that one fucking paper that he was looking at, and that was pain.
Fuck,
That
that reminds me. I
absolute
still
pain.
need to send you some of the fucking short stories that I had to read as a part of my creative writing class, like in my sophomore year of
absolutely.
college.
Fucking
Yeah,
send that shit to
I
me.
need to remove the names though.
Oh, that's
for
fair. Yeah.
obvious reasons.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can also just copy and paste the.
No, I know, but I don't. Yeah, I feel better
Yeah,
as
no,
a
that's
person.
fair.
if
It's
I didn't
totally
give the
fine.
name. Yeah.
So while you do that real quick, I'll just
Oh, should
tell
we do
you
that
in
now?
Spanish
Okay.
about the two OCs that we got sent. So my little brother has a Discord server. He's on.
Wait a second.
Oh,
Wait a second.
yeah.
Sneaky, I ran into someone who sounds like you.
Dude, I get told that often.
Exactly like you.
It might
And
have been me.
So it wasn't you. I know it
Might have
wasn't
been
you.
me.
I know
It
it
might have
wasn't
been me.
you.
You don't know
You
that.
don't want that.
I
You're
know it wasn't
sneaky.
you.
He's sneaky. They're sneaky. I'm sneaky. Is there any other sneakies I need to know about?
We are all
Oi!
sneaky on this blessed day.
Mashallah.
Fuck that.
so you found me. So yeah, go on.
Yeah. This guy, he sounds just like you. It was disconcerting, the level to which he sounds like you.
Oh, yeah.
You're very
Um,
disconcerting, Sneaky. That's what I just heard.
Oh no,
Yeah.
definitely 100%. No, Toad, did you not see that joke I posted a while back of just a reminder, if you ever feel safe, know that I'm still alive?
Yeah.
True.
Sounds about right.
Oh god, I was just suddenly reminded of the video you sent on the writing channel on my server, Sneaky, when you went
Oh.
to Chicago.
Oh
I am
yes,
100
yeah.
meters away from your
I
location
am
and
60
approaching
meters from
rapidly.
your location and rapidly approaching. Unfortunately,
late
you
to
did
run.
not run fast enough.
I think this is the one.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, as I said, my little brother has a roleplay Discord that he's on.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry
Why?
for your loss.
Like, okay, what type of roleplay?
ERP.
text roleplay. No, ERP is banned.
Okay, okay.
I
My
actually
God.
checked out the server that he's on. So
Alas,
Wait,
life
what?
has not
Wait,
left us
what
yet.
roleplay is it?
it's just it's the old text roleplay of like, oh, my guy shoots his
What, like-
laser beams, and you're like,
Oh,
oh,
what,
well,
like
my
sword?
guy dodges, and then I fire my gun at you, and he's like, oh, well, I'm actually immune to bullets, and so then I shoot my super undodgeable
Is your
laser
brother
beam
like
at you.
fucking 5? What the
I was gonna
fuck?
say, like, this just sounds like 5-year-olds on the playground.
Yeah,
like,
so speaking of which, so yeah,
Playing at
speaking of
lunch.
which,
Oh god.
yeah, so my little brother sent me 2 profile pages for 2 different people, and one of these guys had a had their character's roleplay profile written as if it was like an assassination folder.
What?
Like the person getting this, they were being handed a folder containing all the quote unquote data on their
Oh my
quote unquote
God.
target. But
Yeah.
the biography section was written like it was a fucking dating profile.
Oh no.
That's funny.
Wait, can you
funny.
find it, Sneaky? I think he has to see it to,
I'll
properly.
fine, I'll
The
bring
thing
it
is
up.
that, like,
Yeah.
I think it's fun, the whole, like, assassination angle. I actually like that part.
Oh yeah,
of it.
that's what I said. Is when I got it, I was like, okay, that's really clever and like cute. That's like it's written this way, and then we started reading it, and I'm like, why is this assassination profile written like it's a fucking dating prompt?
Yeah, that feels like an anime at this point.
Like it was straight shit. Like this character likes long walks on the beach and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those
Literally
like
Tinder.
sounds like one of those like really weird anime where it's just like, oh yeah, the entire world is assassins. Also, they do school shit.
Hey, Nose, quick question for you.
Yes.
Is your fucking profile picture Todd Howard on Gabe Newell's face?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted to confirm that.
No, yeah, that's right, Toho Pit Typhoon. I
Wait, is this a
remember
bad
that.
one? Hold on. I'm looking through
Oh.
this stuff right now.
Fucking Christ. Hold on.
Oh, I have one ready, by the way, if you want me to send it to you.
Yeah, go ahead and send that over to me.
Sure. Let me
oh
comb
yeah,
through it
yeah,
and make sure there's
contract code.
something-
Yeah, here we go.
Oh no.
So,
I need to make sure there's nothing saying names here.
so can
Yeah,
you
we're
look
good.
at the screen, Stanish?
I'll look at it. Okay. One sec.
Fuck is this for?
This is one of the RP profiles that my little brother sent me. That's from someone on the server.
Your brother
Why?
takes part in this. That's kind of sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, according to him, he kind of like forgets these on the server half the time and kind of just sticks around just now to like look at the cringe ass roleplay that happens. I'm
I
like,
mean, to
alright.
be fair,
fair.
that's kind of just how most roleplay servers end up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so annoying because it's like, this is fun. Someone thought of something fun here.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
it's kinda
Stanish,
server.
are you viewing
Yeah.
the?
Let's see if that statement holds up.
I will permit the occasional exception, especially when it comes to nation RP, because you can commit war crimes legally. In fact, you are, most of the time, encouraged to commit war crimes. So I will make that exception.
Oh,
Yeah,
look,
playing Nation RP with
it's not a
Tojo is
war
always
crime the
fun.
first time.
It wasn't a war crime the second time, honestly.
Fair enough.
Many. What were you at the time? You were like the governor of.
So anyway,
Of-
Stanish, are you looking at the screen yet?
I am looking at the screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Of an imperial Japanese protectorate.
Like that,
So,
yeah. It's playing like Chuko.
So they have not only one revolver.
Yo, aren't those the guns
Oh wait,
from
they've
Hell's
updated their weapons. Oh no! Oh no, they've added more.
Wait,
So they have-
they fucking updated this. Oh
They have
no.
4 guns.
Yo.
No, no.
Oh,
These
no.
are just their primary weapons.
Here, Arn, give this a look.
It
It's
gets
not
worse.
horrible. It's just not great.
Bad
So
story
apparently,
one.
his new weapons are 35 centimeter 6-shot rotating magazines.
I hope that's not the caliber, because if that's the caliber, then motherfucker.
Yes,
No, it's
a
the length of the
35
gun.
centimeter is the
Yeah.
caliber. It looks like.
Oh god.
These are
Motherfucker with the
composite alloy
Yeah, and
ores.
stuff.
These are composite alloy ores.
35 centimeter bullets with a 55 millimeter gun.
Oh, hey,
my favorite kind of
hey,
weapon.
Max, you might recognize these guns from a certain show.
What did
Ari
I come back
Fuerta.
to?
Oh no,
Oh.
is this fucking
no.
Oxford?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep, they
What is
are.
it?
Look at
What
them.
is it? Oh,
Ari
well,
Fuerta. It's a
that's also a
shit-ass
weirdly
anime.
common sci-fi
Manga.
sci-fi revolver in Japanese stuff.
Yeah, but specifically the
Yeah.
description, composite alloy of ores of the highest quality found in the labyrinth.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely our Fuerta, but
Yeah.
the particular
Yeah.
design they
Bullets
picked.
traveling at 3 kilometers a second. Okay, mate.
Infinite ammo.
You say kilometers a second, but
and
I
then
read
he
that as
has
kill
his
myself.
time sword.
True.
His
the
time
clock
sword.
sword has
Oh,
His
no.
hilt is a fucking clock. I'm not sure how
It's-
you're supposed to grab this.
Average
Sneaky.
Bloodborne weapon, though.
It's the crony blade.
It's the Crony Blade.
Brony
Yeah.
Blade. God
And then
damn
he's
it.
got, for some reason, infinite ammo Sig Sauers. Just,
Why
you
do
know.
you have 4 pistols?
Don't worry, he has more. He also's got a shank. You know, because. And then he's also got a bass guitar, shield, axe, spear. Don't ask.
I
and
don't
then-
think I want to ask.
And then he's got this.
What the fuck am I looking at?
You are.
Shitty crescent rose.
You're looking at dual-wielded crescent rose, flamethrower, shish kebab, skis, sniper rifle sights.
Yeah,
I
I'm
asked
pretty
Did you say
sure
something like I
the
kind of like
100
zoned out when you said
they
that?
nabbed
The
this
100
stuff.
degrees Celsius fire. Excellent.
Yeah, with 100
They
degrees
nabbed those
Celsius fire.
designs from Guild Gear and BlazBlue as well, by the way.
I'm not shocked at all by that.
Yeah.
And then he's also got a katana, which is just Metal Gear Vengeance.
Katana.
Yeah,
Oh, is it
it's
just one
literally-
of the high frequency blades?
Yeah, it's just a high frequency katana, but it's made out of red steel, red crystal steel.
Of course, it's
Is
fucking
this
Sam's
that
blade.
katana design from Nier Automata?
Yeah, I believe so.
No.
And then to top this all off, he literally
Schlag.
says in the description of this high-tech, futuristic assault anti-tank rifle that it's based off of the PTRS-41.
Oh, what a peak engineering to base
Well,
it off of.
It's
The most
also
high-tech
called the
Russian
Schwagen.
1940. Yeah.
which was
Why would
the
you base it off
Arthur
that?
sniper rifle, wasn't it?
Yes,
Because
that
it's
was
probably the most
RF
well-known
Arthur sniper
anti-tank
rifle,
gun.
yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Schlagen. Literally means like a punch.
To make it worse though, the PTRS-41 has a 10-round magazine. This has a 1-round magazine.
Yep.
Ah,
It is actually a
didn't-
D grade.
I didn't realize this, but the fucking name of his sword is Sakura. God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The name of his sword is
We have-
Sakura. He
we have
also has
entered
a
the
Buster
friend zone.
Blade shotgun assault rifle pistol.
Why does he carry all this shit
Naturally.
around, do you think?
And he
Of course.
also has a cross. Yeah, just straight up a cross. That is also an assault rifle.
Cross bits. There's a difference.
Yes, of course.
Ah, yes, I see someone watch Trigun.
This guy has to look like a human fucking hedgehog.
Except this is what they look like. They're also 5'9".
Yeah.
They're
I mean,
a
like, with all
fucking
the fucking-
manlet. They're also
Look,
a fucking
the weapons they're
manlet.
carrying, Sneaky.
Yeah, they
Wait,
were
5'9"
carrying too
manlet.
many weapons. They didn't grow anymore.
Yeah, they
Wait,
just look like a fucking
So
ball
they're
of spike.
Maybe from an early age, the weight of all the guns has just sort of crippled them,
Wait.
and so they could never get bigger.
we looked this up. They're fat, aren't they?
Yeah. I think so.
186 pounds at 5'9".
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's over the BMI. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have so many
Rudy-
fucking guys.
Rurisuku Kotori.
It's painful. Oh god. Oh, Max found it.
I hate the heterochromia on it too.
Or actually.
Yeah,
Or found it.
Track down where the katana was from.
I recognize the design. I'm like, that looks like something from that game.
Oh god, yeah. Punishing Gray Raven fandom.
It's
It's
gotcha game.
basically
It's a
like
gotcha game.
near
Okay.
gotcha game, like combat wise.
Don't let the door hit you. The one was already
Oh, God,
there.
this-
Why? Wait.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, this is college, right?
Yeah.
This is
I
I
think it-
took
it-
this
it had a
sophomore
bit-
year, but the
Yeah.
student I believe is currently a senior, so he was a junior when he wrote this. So he
Oh,
was at
he
was
least
a
he was
junior.
at least 2021.
In college.
Mhm.
I speed read this and it felt like I had fucking Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna drink to
Honestly.
this. Mm.
Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
Mm.
Wait. Can you guys pause for a second so I can go get I can go get some whiskey?
Sure. I'll
right,
pour
thanks,
out
I'm-
some
yep.
whiskey for myself, actually.
Yeah. All right, I'll be
No,
back
I'm
in
gonna
one
go
second.
AFK just for a second as well.
Yeah, that should work still. Where's my whiskey? Such a satisfying pop. And then I water it down a bit. Then I honey it up. So Stanish, have you taken mental damage yet?
Not totally. I mean, it's just cringe mostly.
So how do you feel about a 100-degree flamethrower?
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
But I mean, I expect
candles
awfulness.
are literally hotter than that.
Wasn't there another profile we got that was like utterly cringier and more choony?
Oh yeah, there was the other other Chuny profile, yeah. I can bring that up in the meantime.
Chuny cringe base.
My sources, I made it the fuck up. Yeah, so
My sources,
Toho
I
Pit
made the
Typhoon is their
fuck
name. Yeah. They're 5'4".
Jump in the pit.
They're age 29 and they're 5'4" and 130 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were making the joke on stream when we first read this, and I said no maidens. And so then my little brother went over to Discord and typed in no maidens ? And then pinged the guy. And he got a little bit angry in response.
He got a little bit.
Is your meaningless behavior?
Inshallah, I have returned, brothers.
He's tall, slim. His skin is smooth and pale.
Wow.
His eyes are blood red, and they go full blood red when he uses his powers. His hair is a mix of brown and red, and his clothes are also brown and red. And he uses this to hide in the dark.
This is the kind of man who uses katanas in a Soulsborne game.
He wears a brown cloak that is red like blood.
Average Moonveil user.
Brown cloak that is red like blood. I just love that statement.
Bro, have you ever
He
seen
also
something
wears
that's so brown
black
it's red?
chains. He wears armor over his legs that does not cover everything, but it covers his waist to his knees. And under that, he wears samurai robes.
Does he now?
Yeah.
I think this.
The current state of bingo. Shit author in faves,
Wait, what
fair
the
enough.
fuck?
Overly
Wait,
big
how does he
plot
have a robe
hiatus.
under
Fair.
the armor?
Horny on main author, fair. Self-insert OC, purple prose, sentences, paragraph, no spag at all. At and Max rant about unrelated topic. Hey, do you want to post that one with more fucking pixels there, buddy?
That's the preview. Like, I'm working on it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm working on it. I can read it out loud.
I can't even read the rest of them. Cringy author profile.
Yeah.
No follows,
hang
faves,
on.
reviews. Edge. Alcoholism. This is a free space. Untagged crossover. Derails longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, the dashes are
That's
empty spots for now.
basically a
Since
free space. Come on.
Look, half of these are free spaces. Like, come on, dude. I know. But yeah, still thinking of things to fill in the rest. So if you have any
Author
suggestions,
doesn't
just
know
type them
anything
out.
about topic. Cringy author profile. Yeah.
That's a free space.
Fair.
Look, they are all free spaces.
Oh, wait, I got one.
No.
Yeah, drop it in there for me.
Oh, I have one.
Did we really read this? Yes. Yeah, we really read this one. It's cringe. It really is painfully cringe. Their name is Pit Typhon.
It sounds annoying.
Just holy shit. Oh god. Also, this dude wrote the classic I want to be an asshole to people, but I want to fall back on that it's my RP character's personality.
Oh, he's
he
playing
can
a
be
rogue.
a bit of a jokester, but he's really super loyal, and he's also really nice to the people that he likes, and is very serious, but also likes making jokes, and also jokes constantly in combat, and likes making jokes, but he'll risk his life to defend the people he likes, and also he's jokey, and heroic, and playful, and jokey, and loyal, and adventurous, and jokes.
I hate this.
This person made
Yeah.
Darwin.
Playing Dante.
But yeah, the dude even is like, yeah, if my character was an actual Toho character, these are the people who would voice him.
Drew
Oh my
Coons.
god.
These are the people that would voice my character totally.
Unfortunate.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I
at
deliver
all.
upon you a pipe bomb. Oh yeah, the weapons.
Prepare to
The
get
weapons.
Kaczynski.
And then he's like, oh, by the way, here's my battle music. This is the music he listens when he's walking, and this is his full burst rampage theme.
I hate. Why?
Your Honor, calling it an improvised explosive device is an insult. It
Also-
was carefully crafted with only the finest materials.
His title
True.
is Monster King. If you scroll all the way back up to the top and you go to what his dislikes are, he dislikes being called a monster.
Too fucking bad.
It's that extra title that matters, man.
Yeah, of course, my bad. But yeah, that was fucking pain. So anyway, yeah, it's the word pad here. Here we go. The one was already there when the other one let themselves in, shutting the thick door behind them. What?
Keep in mind, by the way, this has been workshopped for several weeks. This was his final submission that we had to read in class.
This is his. He read
beg
this in
your pardon?
class.
I beg your pardon. What the fuck did you say?
I said that this had gone over, supposedly, multiple revisions. And was ultimately basically, not only was it looked over by the professor, oh, actually, I don't know if the professor even looked over it.
I really hope the
wouldn't.
professor didn't look over this.
I don't think he did.
I feel bad if they did.
He did not. But we had to listen to this go on in class. I'll be honest with you, I didn't pay attention. I was working on mine the whole time.
I mean, fair.
Yeah,
if this is apparently the standard of what you had to write up against.
I mean,
Good God.
have I sent you before what I wrote?
Oh yes, you've sent me stuff you wrote before, and I fucking
No,
shit all over it for like solid 2 hours.
But the one that I wrote for this,
Yeah.
like,
Oh no, you
for
haven't
this
sent me that.
class.
No, no.
I know I sent that to Arn.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking Japanese soldier one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
It's
that
about
shit is
yeah.
so good.
That
Yeah,
was
thank
actually
you.
pretty decent. Yeah.
It's
Hey,
about the
they
bombings.
said, not looking up to see who it was, it could only be
Hey,
one
by the way,
person.
one thing I should
Hey,
mention.
they
No,
said.
but hold on.
Yeah.
The they is
Yeah.
intentional. I just want you to keep that in mind. It's that kind of story.
You know what? I actually,
Yeah.
the second I saw the word they, I'm like, oh no, are they this sort of person?
They are.
Yes.
Oh,
Their
God.
pronouns are about to be was, where.
Okay.
So it's a guy who wrote this, but
Yeah.
supposedly the story is about like a weird dystopia about like trans. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of writing my own paper at the time.
Yeah. Okay. The other one dropped a bag and circled into the kitchen. A fridge opened and closed. A drawer rattled open and shut, and several bottles clinked together. Okay. The other one swung back around to look to the one and looked over their shoulder. Wait, whose shoulder is being looked over? I can't follow this.
That's a great question.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What are you doing? They said. Nothing really. Just killing time, they said. For what? They said.
I don't like this.
Did you know that they said? They said this. Did you know that?
Did you know that I actively
They,
rage
parentheses.
against
Yeah.
Stephen King and
Them.
actively say all the advice that Stephen King gives is just flat out wrong and not how you should write because his fucking writing is horrible and horseshit
Stephen
and
King
garbage.
is in fact not a king, which is kind of cringe. I'm not
I
gonna
call
lie.
him Stefan to make people angry.
Yeah.
So how are things with
God.
They paused, snapping their fingers.
I hate to interrupt, Sneaky, but
No, you don't hate to
Joe
interrupt.
Biden just got fucking pooped on by a bird. Live. On camera during a speech.
Okay.
Nice.
Snapping their fingers as they tried to summon the memory. I swear I knew her name. He gendered someone. They said. They said. You know I can't keep track of all that, they said. Doesn't give you an excuse not to try, they said. Wait, who's saying what now? Things are good. I'm gonna head over there in 5, actually. When will you be back, they said. Doesn't matter, they said. I guess not, they said.
You having fun, Sneaky?
I am actively regretting letting the American education system continue existing.
Yeah. Would you like to see more
Excellent.
products to the American education system?
Sure.
Okay. Let's get through this one first.
Oh my god, it goes. Oh god, oh no, why is there a scroll bar?
This was a 10-page minimum mental project, although people went under the 10
Why
pages.
can't I scroll? What the fuck is this garbage? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably just gonna fucking just not read all 10 pages. Cause this is
Understandable.
pain.
Get to the last, 3 then or something.
Fine.
But we're missing crucial context. Oh no.
Honestly, what I vaguely remember about it is it was some really weird pedantic philosophy bullshit about death and other stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, kind of cringe, bro. Which is ironic because I was writing about basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Just
but you're
based
kind of
because
cringe,
it's
bro.
accepted. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I guess not any luck with the job search, they said. Too early to know for sure. No one wants to hire juniors, they said. Which means you just aren't trying, they said. I'm feeling some projection here. The other one picked up their bag and slung it onto a shoulder. Whose shoulder? Their shoulder.
Their parentheses.
Who's there? Who knows?
Over there.
They do.
Triple parentheses, them.
Fucking them.
Them.
There's only one person. They're talking to themselves in their mind as they spiral down the drain. It's a commentary about...
See, that'd be funny.
True.
That would be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're not,
unfortunately,
no. The
Which,
guy,
of course, is obviously why it
nice,
didn't happen.
But he's not that fucking...
Yeah.
He's not that meta to write something like that. It'd be cool if he did. Though.
You really
funny.
need to get out of here, they said. Seems like you're not even trying anymore. You really need to get those applications out. Look for internships. Something. Stagnation is death.
This is really projecting. I didn't remember this, but this is super projecting for a
There's a
college
lot of
student.
fucking projecting going on in here, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, they said. See you. The other one opened the door and stepped out,
Had
pulling
this
it shut behind
conversation
them.
with my dad before.
Yeah, I feel like Stannis' accusation of schizophrenia is not entirely
unwarranted.
Unwarranted.
Yeah.
Oh god, it just goes on and on. They said. Fucking hell. Fine, we'll read the last page. Or no real page. Let me find a line break. Okay, here we go, line break. The other one opened the door and closed it behind them. The one was already there.
The one shirring?
Where have you been? They said. Out and about, they said. Very specific, they said. Do any interesting? No, they said. The one nodded sympathetically. You see, that's the whole problem right there, they said. You're not doing anything that carries weight, that you care about enough to talk about. They shook their head in mock sadness.
Yeah, this
you
feels
really should
so
get out of here.
like projection.
God, there's
oh my
so
god.
much fucking... You could cut this fucking projection with a goddamn knife.
I'm dying of it.
God. This is so preachy. Holy shit.
Just constant they said.
You shouldn't be cooped up at home with me like this. There's better things to do. The other one stared at them for a moment, still standing next to the door. Then they shook their head. Wow, they said. You really haven't noticed. I can't believe it. Noticed what? They said. The other one looked at them. Well, maybe you do know something's wrong somewhere deep down, they said. Then they smiled sharply. You wouldn't look so scared if you had no idea.
What the
You know,
What?
I think I learned about this in like fucking 5th grade English. You shouldn't write they said, they said, they said.
Yeah, it turns out in English,
literally
actually
elementary
using
school level.
variations of words helps delineate who's talking to who.
Yeah,
Why
it
did
does.
I just walk into a middle school short story?
Oh, this is not a middle school short story. This is written by a junior in college.
No,
senior.
that's got to be a lie.
It's not. I plucked this from my college class from about a year ago.
Yeah, this is real.
You know,
Oh, I forgot to also mention. I
Our
forgot to
public
mention as well
education.
because this is important.
Yeah.
This is from a private, not Ivy League, but a higher end private college
We're fucked.
where the
We're all
minimum
fucked.
tuition is like $57K.
We're all fucked. We're so fucking fucked.
Yeesh.
It's
Yikes.
like I've been doing this podcast thinking I've just been sailing down shit creek into shit lake, thinking it's merely a shit lake on top of another larger, thicker shit lake. And what I really didn't realize is actually this shit lake with the shit creek on top of a larger shit lake was secretly on top of a turtle which was swimming through a shit ocean.
that's quite a lot.
It's a lot of shit, bro.
Well, there's a lot of fucking
Yeah.
shit, Max. I don't know what to tell you.
That's a lot of shit, they said.
They said.
They said.
that was-
Quoting
They
That
said.
was maybe
Park.
over
We
half
used to
of
make
it.
that like a little inside joke that they said. And no one will understand it who doesn't watch the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
They said.
They
I
won't get
literally
it.
just watched
They
the rest
won't
of it.
understand.
What if this whole like little story, all the theys had like fucking parentheses around them.
Yeah, I was laughing about that
See,
myself.
that'd be considerably
But
more
yeah,
funny.
Max, this guy is like super projecting hardcore about like all of his own insecurities, and
yeah.
both Jin and Stannis have said that they seem schizophrenic.
Well, that's not good.
Are they wrong? No.
I don't know if he's schizophrenic. He never seemed like that in class, but
Yeah,
This
well,
writing
you're
sure
not
is.
in his head. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Fair enough. I don't think I want to be in his head. Shit.
I don't think I want
I don't wanna be in
They
his-
said.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in his head.
They said.
Right. I just texted the document. I made 128 replacements.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna drop that in 9K for you.
Sure.
Did you say Nankin?
9K.
Let's see, blah, blah,
Shut
blah,
up.
blah,
Close.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? They said. I've already left. I've been gone for a while now, actually. I packed up what I needed and I hit the road. I didn't even say goodbye, they said. They stared at each other for a beat, one searching, the other impregnable. Bullshit, they said. Fear bursting into fury with ease. Bullshit, you're right there. You're right in front of me. You can't left. You can't have left. Are you sure? They said,
Yeah,
smiling
this is for
freely.
sure schizophrenia.
This is absolutely schizophrenia. Are you really sure? When was the last time you saw me other than coming and going? When was the last time I stayed here for any length of time? I don't eat here. I don't sleep here. Are you sure I'm even here at all? I see you on the way in and way out and barely even that anymore. And why do you think that is? This is where I keep some of my stuff, but it's certainly not where I live anymore. With every accusation, the other stepped forward, pushing away from the door and into the room, the one falling away before them. God fucking damn it.
I'm dying. inside.
Marshalling themselves! They stood before the other, bowed slightly as though the heavy wind or a sharp blow. Aye, they said, but they said, they can't, they said. You're still here, you have to be, they said.
I
They don't understand.
don't get it.
I've become so numb. This is how I feel at this point.
Crawling in my crawl.
Oh, I forgot to also mention that I
didn't want
believe
to.
at one point this wasn't written in this format. It was written in the format of a fucking screenplay, and then the fucking professor was like, "Rewrite this. This is bullshit."
Oh no.
Why does
Yeah,
that have to be
I'm
your
not. I
screenplay?
honestly,
Why?
if I had not done this podcast, I wouldn't. I would not believe you. But now that I've done this podcast and we've seen several stories, and I've had conversations with people that wrote these stories, not realizing why writing a fucking screenplay and calling it a fictional story isn't how it works.
Do you want me to send the screenplay?
Do I want to what?
You want me to send the screenplay?
Of the same story?
Yeah.
No.
It's edited. Okay.
Why
I
did
don't
you
think he
say
wants to read.
screenplay version?
Oh god.
It's even worse.
Oh
Why
no.
would you save it?
Wait, what?
Why would you save that version?
I didn't save it. I have this all in my email.
Oh god.
Yeah. No, why the fuck would I save this? Any of this shit. No. No.
Why would you save this, he says, while he's in a server with a bunch of people who save fanfictions for some reason.
They said.
They
exactly. They said, yeah. They said.
They parentheses.
They understood.
Them.
Mossad knows here. What the hell?
Nose Hair is just coming back from getting his orders.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I've been
Headquartered in
told
Tel Aviv.
that we're actually changing all
What
of
did,
our
what
policies to be pro-American.
Yeah, what did Obert Stormführer say? Like, what did he say?
Obersturmführer?
Yeah.
Obersturmbannführer?
Ja.
Ja, sehr gut, mein Freund. Wir fahren nach Moskau.
Ja. You called me Königsjussia.
Stop or they are going to take us down.
Oh.
They said.
Oh my god. So I'm not reading this garbage anymore, but they literally... that word's gonna be cursed. They literally sit here and get into that whole purple prose bullshit of like, but I can see you, I can hear you, I can touch you. How are you not real? But what is real?
No.
Oh no.
Definitely schizo.
Are memories real? Oh my god. This dude is seriously sitting here doing this?
Here's your welcome, by the way, for me
Why
delivering
wait,
this
when the
shit
fuck
to you.
did a podium get here? What the fuck? Wait, they just put their hands out on a podium. What the fuck? My soul isn't here. Am I still real?
I'm not
What?
Real, I'm not real anymore.
Fucking, I smoked a shit ton of weed and now I'm very deep.
No, they picked up a philosophy book and just refused to put it down.
Why did you leave me, they said. The other stood gently, guiding the one into their place, unresisting, because I wanted to try, they said. Had to try. You were important to me. I did care about you, but I needed to go, and you can't leave. So I left on my own. The one began to cry. It hurts, they said. I know, they said, but this will stop it. And the other got up and walked out the door.
They said.
They said.
They said.
Fucking hell.
They parentheses.
That's the sort of story that I would straight shit just fall asleep in the middle of, just completely in front of the class, just no respect for the person reading it, no respect for the teacher.
Well, we were on Zoom
Understandable.
when we had to read this, so I got to sort of mentally put myself anywhere else but the actual class.
About to become a statistic. Actually, probably.
Yeah. Definitely in the process.
Yeah, I mean, I see him around campus. Seems fine.
A Sneaky talking over everyone is absolutely just the free space.
Look,
that's-
they should all be free spaces, to be honest, but I can't be fucked. It would be way too easy. So I'm just gonna make it like this, and
So I got a new story. Bingo. Fuck up.
yeah. Look, it's literally gonna be like, okay, 5 minutes into the podcast, bingo, boys.
Oh, I got another one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Alright, go ahead.
okay, you DM'd it. Excellent. Oh god, no. Bad story 2 with
Yes.
.docx. Oh fuck.
Oh, Jesus
no.
Christ, what is this font size? Holy shit, no, this is not happening. What the fuck?
Ugh.
Oh, that's even worse. I made it
Ugh.
worse somehow. Why is the
Ugh.
page so... God damn it, I hate this.
Ugh. Torture
What
you,
have you
motherfucker.
managed to accomplish?
Okay, that's a little bit better.
This isn't my writing, mind you. This isn't mine.
I love
I
that
just
people
don't
keep
know.
blaming
what
you
someone else
for
did.
it. Yeah, I love that they keep blaming you for it, dude. It's
No,
so
I
funny.
mean,
We can
look,
absolutely blame you
yeah.
for this. We
Well,
didn't
you know,
know
we-
about it
we
until
wouldn't
you
know
sent it
this
to me,
existed
which
without
therefore
Tojo.
means it's your
That's fair.
fault.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have just not read it.
No, that doesn't. That's not how
No.
that works here.
I don't think you
Yeah.
understand how Sneaky's brain works.
I don't think you realize that I care.
Oh, you care? Thank you.
John,
Yeah, no
I
problem,
care-
man.
Care
I always
do
care for my
not.
homies. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Anyway, shall we read? It is shorter than the last one. And there's a lot less of they said.
They said.
Mitchell
They said.
could taste the rain on the wind. He lifted his eyes to the sky, but only 3 puffy, innocent clouds greeted him back.
You alright there?
Where's the sun?
Doesn't exist.
Gone. Disappeared out of our sky.
Where's Sun Wukong?
Honestly, though, I feel, if I remember correctly, that is a point in the story. I can't remember.
Hey, what the
What
sun
the
doing
fuck?
though?
Yo, where's the sun,
Where
they
is the
said?
sun at?
Hey, yo, bro, where did the sun go?
Where's the sun? They said.
Everyone always asks, where's the sun, but no one asks, how's the sun?
True.
They just don't understand.
You got a point.
They just don't understand that they said.
They said.
Yet he
don't
knew
understand, they
instinctively that by tomorrow they would be replaced with a cover of deep darkness, and that
They said
they would open up and drown the countryside.
They said.
They said. His eyes then fell on his son, who was currently sifting through the large canvas hiking pack. Noah, what are you doing? The boy didn't look up from his bag, just finding my water bottle. He was 12 years old now, and this was his first trip away from home. After Mitchell finally said yes, Noah had spent the rest of the day yelling and jumping. Mitchell, in comparison, had spent the rest of the day double-checking the gear and logistics. As Noah continued to search, Mitchell watched as the
Mitchell.
boy's light blonde hair, much lighter than Michael's amber. Mitchell? I'll just keep swapping between the two whenever I feel like it. Was
Michael.
tousled by the wind. Why is he observing his child's hair? I mean, look, I don't normally pay attention to these things, but it is modern day academia, so I have to ask.
Yeah.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
His hands a lot rougher. The boy triumphantly lifted out a scratched and dented metal bottle and proceeded to take 3 massive swigs. Hey, conserve that. We won't be able to make more until tomorrow. Michael must have sounded more panicked than he meant to, because Noah looked over the lip of the bottle and stopped drinking. Mitchell averted his gaze for a second. He had not meant to snap. Maybe being outside was putting him on edge. It's okay, he said
They
to
said.
himself.
To
It will
them.
not be long before they were back.
Parentheses. Yeah. Parentheses. They were back.
They had been traveling for a few days now, mostly through the barren land and low
Every
hills.
time I just can't not hear it now. Fuck.
I can hear the parentheses.
No
They're
one
in my
else
brain.
had crossed
Yeah.
their
Get out of
path.
my head, get out of
It's
my
in
head,
my
get out of my head.
walls. It's in my walls.
In my walls. And yet Mitchell could not calm down. He looked back up and said, "Never mind, if you run out, you can have some of mine." "Dad, are you okay?" Noah asked. "Just trying to keep us alive. In fact, you should be more cautious too. You never know what's out there." Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
the parody.
They are
I
out
like
there.
how this parrot is going full on from, yes, everything is fine. Oh no, we're all gonna die. Yes, everything is fine. Oh no, we're all
Schizophrenia
gonna
coming
die.
out in his writing.
Let
God
me
damn,
out.
I saw
Let
the
me out.
English kids are just schizos. Holy shit.
Yeah, people who write English a class are just schizos, apparently.
Makes sense.
Doesn't surprise me, yeah.
They said.
I mean, it does unfortunately make sense. They picked English.
God damn it.
True. True.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I was in
laugh
there
every
because
time I
it
say
occupies
now.
the art requirement, and I'm like, I really don't want to
kill
fucking
myself here. Every time I hear they said, it's the same thing.
He had to watch out for them.
Fuck!
This is gonna be living in Sanish's head rent-free for weeks.
Just weeks,
really will.
yeah. I'm gonna hear someone be like, "Yeah, they were hanging out," and I'm like,
Guys, with this knowledge, we can prolong his
doing it?
madness. We can make
Just,
it worse for him.
Just pray you're not working for any sort of training.
This
Then you're
literally
just gonna
feels like Among
hear
Us
that
all
word.
over again.
I hate you. I fucking hate
Don't
you
worry, Stanish.
so
Nose Hair will
much.
deliver you your orders after this is over.
God damn it.
They're coming.
They're coming indeed.
Okay, the real question is if they are among us. Now you can execute
Please shut the actual fuck up.
it.
I've
I've turned around. I've turned it around.
Oh god.
Yes, but here's the thing. That won't be in our heads. They
You
is always
worry
gonna
too
be
much,
there.
said the 12-year-old.
Among
Us.
There
I
you
hate
go.
this fucking
Now
service
it's-
so goddamn
now-
much.
Now it's in your head.
You're
No, it's
naive,
not.
Michael
Relax.
snapped back. This time he forgave himself for putting too much force in his words. What the fuck? Why would you just scream at your 12-year-old? You're naive!
They're around us!
It's like fucking Gandalf in the Hobbit! You fool!
Imagine
every-
screaming at your 12-year-old son, they said.
They're sitting in the shadow of a large dead ash tree. It hung over them with its remaining branches.
Fuck. I am ruined.
Oh man, I'm crying. Fuck my eyes.
Can we put the they said thing in the quotes? An SDM.
Dumbledore asked Cowboy.
That belongs there, yes.
Oh god.
Michael knew it was an ash tree just like he knew it was gonna rain tomorrow. Before the war. Oh god. He was
What?
a forester. He spent his time scouting for areas that could be harvested, creating plans to protect vulnerable sections, and managing local hunters. He had learned to read the land and weather and identify useful species. He knew the forest, and the forest, after years of his guiding hand, knew him. Now, after the war, those skills he learned translated into survival.
God damn it, Dennis.
I checked out a while ago. What the fuck did I return to?
You checked into everyone going insane because I misspoke.
They!
What do you
They know.
They are. Fuck! I want to say it now.
They're
I
among
blame-
us.
I blame my training. I blame training that's been happening for the fucking past week. Hate this fucking country sometimes.
Oh, sad moment.
Amugas.
Anyway. After Noah finished drinking. Wait, when did Noah start drinking?
When we did.
You missed them.
Long time ago.
We should have started drinking so long ago.
I definitely did drinking start long ago. Yes.
Yeah, I already finished.
Wait.
Yeah.
That sentence there shows it, yeah.
I've
Definitely
been
did I start
drinking,
drinking long ago, was the sentence.
Since I've been drinking since before we started, my guy. Like,
Yeah, get on our level.
yeah.
Fair, yeah.
Harry Potter would be canceled today for having a pro-Russia tattoo on his forehead. They said.
Oh my god, why is this funny? Fuck.
E.
A sports. It's in the game.
In the game.
It's only a game. Oh, you
God
have
damn
to be mad.
E.
What do you mean? It's only game.
E.
A sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports.
It's
only
game.
Have you guys ever seen the EA Sports? It's in the game, but it's all replaced by just the letter E.
Yeah.
This message brought to you by the letter E. Sounds
E. It's in the E.
I still get a chuckle out of that fucking that one TikTok video of the dude parkour jumping in Minecraft. He's like, you people are the reason why things are wrong in this generation. You would laugh if I said the word lettuce. Like that.
I would. Fuck.
True.
I'm like, well, yeah, because you said
Not
it
my
like
fault they're
that.
Among Us. Okay.
They.
Mongoose.
Anyways, continue what they said.
Yeah.
Shut up.
As the summers began to grow longer
wanna
and more
Grill
hostile,
yourself in
and the
Minecraft,
wet seasons
please.
grew more violent, things began dying. First, it was the vulnerable species, the one most impacted by human activity already. He watched the areas he had protected for years dried up. That's completely incorrect tensing. However, people concluded that it was inevitable. Then it was the crops. The heat brought droughts that lasted for months, and the rain did not end until entire states were flooded. The livelihoods of the farmers, big and small, were destroyed. People said we could just import, but other countries had already begun to experience their own shortages. Soon, a food crisis caused mass immigration, and places that were already at capacity found themselves with another million mouths to feed. Race and class tensions escalated, and violence was at an all-time high, they said. The government implemented stricter policing, and protests were stamped out immediately. Why do you guys think Velvet let Cardin and Co. bully her? Because she's submissive and she got off to it.
Where the fuck did this come out of? Oh, okay, I see
On
I
the
see
Blake
comment now.
creation.
Yeah, I see that now. I was like, that was
almost
super
had some
fucking random.
hot takes.
It's not really that random. It's
Well, I mean more in the fact that you were reading this and then just suddenly went to that.
no, just keep up.
Okay. I mean, I'm doing homework right now.
I'm drinking alcohol right now.
That too.
I'll drink to that.
I can drink to that as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I can't work anymore without a little bit of whiskey.
Exactly.
Oh no, buddy.
Understand.
The alcoholism is kicked in early.
Yeah,
There's no
it really
alcoholism here. Just alcohol solutions.
It's a free
There's
space,
no
my dudes.
alcohol in Bossing Say.
There's no alcohol.
No.
When the water ran out was when people really started dying. Okay, wait, author. Are you really gonna sit here and tell me that all of this happened? I'm assuming over the course of at least 1 to 2 years. You know, I'm being generous here, right? 1 to 2 years, full-scale, total global collapse. And water
Yep.
is now a rare resource. And you're really gonna sit here and tell me that your 12-year-old son is too retarded to figure that out?
Yep.
Yep.
You see, this is why I don't like English majors writing stories. Because
Gentlemen,
they
the bingo
fucking
card
don't
is
understand
complete.
how to do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna pin that, Sneaky? The bingo
What?
card?
Oh. The bingo card is
complete.
done.
Yes.
Sure, I'll pin it. Pinned.
Thank you very
So
much.
we have shit author and faves. Overly big plot plus hiatus plus L plus no maidens. Horny on
True.
main author. Self-insert
True.
OC. Purple prose. Sentences are paragraphs. No spag at all. At and Max rant about something unrelated. Author knows nothing about topic. Wrongly categorized story. Cringy author profile. No follows, faves, or reviews. Alcoholism. This is a free space. Everyone can take it. Edge. Edge. Edge! Nonsensical bashing. Stupid fusion world. Untagged crossover. Wall of text or no paragraphs. List of powers or things. Derail that lasts longer than 5 minutes. Random POV 10 switching. Sneaky tells a story about life. So, about that. So...
Oh no.
Oh
Go ahead,
no!
mark that one off, boys.
Thanks for bingo, boys.
Reappearing timer, dubious TOS statements, and Sneaky talks over everyone. I do believe
Wait,
this is a
fuck
very
is a
effective bingo
reappearing?
card.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
is
a
the
very easy
reappearing
one.
timer?
Covers the common basis.
Oh, so I have this program that shows a timer countdown for when I actually start the stream, so it gives time to buffer and whatnot for people showing up and whatnot.
Okay.
And for some reason, my timer just chooses to randomly reappear now.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
no
got it,
rhyme or
got it.
reason, no consistency.
Yeah, I'll just be like doing something, and then someone will be like, Sneaky, your timer's back up. I'm like, what the fuck?
Amazing.
When the water ran out was when people really started dying. Some areas at this point had experienced drought for years, and their aquifer.
Aquifers? Okay.
Did they
Okay.
misspell aquifer?
Yeah.
I think
Brita
so,
filters.
probably. They're Brita filters.
Every now and then the news would mention another country collapsing. There was no longer anyone left alive to govern. Everyone died in the country. Okay.
Hmm.
The deceased numbered over 1 billion.
Thank God. China is
Jesus.
gone. Let's go!
In the States,
all was
the
localized to
entirety of
China.
Middle America was abandoned.
Thank
Wait,
God.
why would Middle America be abandoned? They get
Why,
plenty
yeah, I was
of
gonna
rain.
say, why would Middle America be abandoned?
Because they said it was.
Oh yeah, of course. You have to
They said.
understand their plot.
They.
It's turning into an Alex Jones stream.
It is.
It's
it is.
always been an
Always
Alex
has
Jones
been.
stream.
Exactly. We are all Alex Jones on this blessed day.
Inshallah.
Mashallah.
Mashallah.
Allah willing.
Fucking hell, this is just
Muslim
so
Alex
cringe.
Jones.
In the States, millions, most who only just arrived in America,
The
were
prophet,
marched
Alex
towards
Jones.
coastal cities where they are able to purify seawater. Bull fucking shit. You cannot purify the level of seawater possible to feed people like that.
Yeah,
Can you
would have
tell
to have
this
like
was written
some.
in a school on the seaboard?
You would have
Look,
to. You would
I-
have to have like what's called like people. We would have to
Ironically-
like sci-fi shit. Sorry.
No,
go ahead.
you,
The
you would
only country
literally
that can
need the
afford
entire
purifying
eastern
seawater
seaboard being like
is
mass
Israel.
salination plants. Yeah.
Yeah, like the only country that actually can use like
Just say that.
desalination plants on a
them.
big enough scale is Israel.
Yeah.
Them?
They're-
That's not a joke. That's literally true.
Yeah,
Wait,
they
so
made
they
the desert
knew?
bloom.
They knew, and they're doing it.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm with them?
Of course. They knew.
Stan is the Mossad agent.
I
It's
live
all a
in the
hoax created by the MSM since they're still broadcasting. You're right. They are still broadcasting. Straight into your brain.
It's Is this written there? What the fuck?
They do a little trolling.
No, it's not fucking written in a story. Oh god. Thousands died in their trek to the cities, and many more once they arrived, as finding food and water was not much easier. However, even though nature tried its hardest to end the human race, what did them in was the wars. Governments, desperate for resources, attacked their neighbors. Global alliances and treaties
governments were gone.
failed as countries fought over the last remaining sources of food and water. Another billion died. For the first time since Pearl Harbor, war reached American soil. All right, hold on. I got a deep voice for this. I got an Alex Jones voice this one. Male vitality.
God damn it.
The bones. The bones.
For the first time since Pearl Harbor, war reached American soil. Scrodinger's government. The governments have both collapsed and not collapsed.
True. God, I fucking wish.
Just eat some rats. Yeah.
Average Chinese diet in 1937.
Also, first time since Pearl Harbor, and Pearl Harbor not being capitalized, bruh.
Also, 9/11? Like, what the fuck?
Also, like, culture war and mass migration occurring from other countries.
Come on, guys.
Happen this timeline, Tojo. Come on, dude.
Of course.
They didn't do it.
Yeah, right. They didn't do it, so therefore the wars never happened.
Exactly.
Well, yeah,
very on brand for America to
school.
let everything but the war economy collapse.
Fair. It's fair.
Fair. Yeah.
True. He's got a point.
Everything was used for the war effort. Mitchell watched as the remaining forests died to fuel and resources. Millions were drafted. Cities were razed. The landscape was sculpted by bombs and bullets. Who the fuck is invading us? Who has the logistics to invade us? Canada?
I like the idea that, like, America at this point is essentially just fucking Isengard, burning down all their forests to make shit.
No, like, I mean, look, the Germans literally made wood fuel tanks in World War II.
I know,
so,
yeah.
Clearly, America is in some kind of
I'm just
situation.
baffled by how is someone invading America? If you can't even get enough water to feed billions of people, how the fuck are you invading another country?
I mean, I think the implication is that America is invading America.
The Canadians are invading.
This is, in fact, America.
Yeah, the only one who can invade
Oil found in
America is
America. America invades America.
Yep. Civil
They're
War II,
invading America.
If anything, it would be America invading other people. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He learned from a friend that people were starting to run, choosing to live in the Midwest instead of the cities. Yeah, why the fuck would you live in a city?
Good God.
His friend was disgusted with the idea, saying they were cowards. His friend then joined the war effort. Michael never heard from him again.
Oh no!
And then Michael's name appeared on the draft list, so he got the fuck out and ran.
Coward.
Michael did not like to think about the years that followed. Wait. Years that followed. So what you're telling me is that your son was around maybe 6 years old when this shit first went down, and in these 6 years, he still hasn't learned about water conservation?
No, wait, Sneaky, you're wrong. It's not the years that followed. It's the years that followed. It's
right,
like,
the years.
It's squared.
They said they knew it.
Of Rice and Salt? Because that's an actually good book.
This used to be a national park, you know, they said. What's that? Asked Noah. A place reserved for people to experience nature. This was a big forest with all sorts of geothermal activity. Wait, they're in fucking Yellowstone?
Did someone try to make it a national park, and so the owner burned it to the ground?
They're in Yellowstone.
Yes.
Hello, yes, it's I, the U.S. government. I'm going to burn Yellowstone to the ground.
Do you really put it
Okay,
past
so yeah,
some
straight up, then
corporate
the
idiot
rest
to
of
do
the
that?
story is literally just. Yeah, okay. Literally, the rest of this story is just the author getting up on a soapbox and pontificating about how humans are bad, and climate change are bad, and war are bad.
God, I fucking wish we did more climate change, honestly.
I
Fuck nature.
fully support climate change. We should go nuke some ice caps and make this go
I also
faster.
support climate change as long as it's just not in my country.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Look, as long as China burns to the ground, I'm fine with it.
It already is.
As
But
long
yes,
as we blow up the
let's
Three Gorges
expedite that.
Dam.
Exactly.
Why is that a giant toilet seat?
We must bomb the Three Gorges Dam.
Yes.
Also, I agree with Nosedive here. Fuck Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio can perish. I tried to drive through Ohio. Biggest mistake I ever made.
Ohio doesn't actually exist.
No, New
mean
Hampshire. No. We need to get this clear. New
Finland
Hampshire doesn't exist. Ohio, unfortunately, exists.
Also, Finland doesn't exist, but yeah.
Yeah, Finland is just a chunk error, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why so many Russians died there in like 38, 39.
They just went to the end.
Yeah, they fell into the chunk error and died in the void.
Yeah.
They fucking
Stalin will tell
despawned
you
as they
this.
walked into the area.
Despawned.
Exactly.
I hate you.
There's a brief moment where each of the bodies like T-pose as it resets to its default state, and they just disappear.
Exactly. It's all just propaganda, honestly.
Anyway, so this is a Kingdom Hearts Game of Thrones crossover
I hate you.
Suffer.
called The Rebellion of Storm, Ice, and Wind. While trying to
Rebellion of
find and
British.
reunite with his friends, a wayward keybearer takes part in integral events which will greatly affect the Game of Thrones in the future. Prequel to the A Song of Ice and Fire H. A Song of Ice and Fire H.
And let's translate.
A Song of Ice and Fire. It just says A Song of Ice and Fire H? What?
No, it says A Song of Fire, Ice, and their other story. The fuck? Get out of here, Captcha. A Song of Ice, Fire, and Hearts.
It's Heart. Yeah, it's Heart.
God.
Called it.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fucking of course it's Heart.
Yeah.
I hate everything.
Venturing outside of the
mailbox, so
heart of
there's
his
gift
somebody, a nobody entered a world where it's at brink of self-destruction. Will he be able to handle and survive Game of Thrones? Rated M for language and sex. Pairings will be hidden for now.
I hate the fucking fandom so goddamn much.
Featuring
I hate the Antichrist. I hate the
Roxas,
Antichrist.
Leia, Daenerys, and Eddard.
What?
Allah
What?
take me.
Oh, Daenerys. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
And then, so we have the prequel to this story. So, by the way, A Song of Ice, Fire, and Heart isn't even finished yet. And
Then
they're
why
already
are we
writing the
reading-
prequel to it.
Well, then why didn't they just write it? Why didn't they just write the prequel and call it a story and then say like, "Hey, I made a sequel"?
Because it's a prequel. Happens before.
Look, Lucas didn't start with episode 1 for a very good reason.
Yeah. The Rebellion of Storm, Ice, and Wind. Same reason why this guy didn't start with episode 1, because apparently this one sucks. I want to give you an idea here. This his original story has 563 favorites. His prequel has 54. This will give you an idea of why he didn't start with the prequel.
Because it was bad.
Because it was bad.
Unfortunate.
While trying to find and reunite with his friends, a wayward keybearer takes part in integral events which will greatly affect the Game of Thrones in the future. Prequel to my other story. Rated M for language and lemons. Pairings will be hidden at this
who
time.
write multiple stories that are all connected to each other. That kind of bothers the fuck out of me.
I mean, I
I
don't
just
mind
hate
it when the
authors in
stories are
general.
completed.
Mm.
Like if it's
I don't
like
mind it
story
if stories are
one,
good, and they just never are.
and like maybe they ended at the arc, or they ended at effectively like a standalone point, right?
I've only had it happen once that it was good, and it was oh fuck,
Fairy Tale Dragon Slayer.
fuck you.
Fuck you. We do not mention that cursed name here.
No,
You
it was
mentioned him earlier.
what is that guy? The
Malek.
fucking Sekiro guy.
Wolf?
Engulfing
in
silence?
flight. Gabriel Blessing.
Oh,
I think it is.
Gabriel.
Yeah, but Gabriel Blessing never wrote sequels.
I thought he did.
No.
No,
There was
he wrote
another
a lot of
person-
inspired fics.
There's
Yeah, he has a
another
bunch of
person who
inspired
did
by
something
fics,
like
but he
that.
has no sequels.
Other people wrote sequels for him. and
Oh
they
yeah,
were
that's
never good.
right. Yeah, we talked. Oh yeah, okay, fair.
Fate's Galrod 3-1, boys.
Fates
No.
Gum. I think all of us here should write Fates Gamble 4.
No.
Yes, I'm skipping over
Yeah.
3. We should just straight up write Fates Gamble 4, Fate is Back edition.
Hell yeah.
Should we say
Fate may
officially
cry.
supported by Lupin?
Of course.
Fate May Cry, every chapter has been approved by Lupine Horror.
Yeah. We'll actually never tell him about it. We're just gonna say it is supported by him.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, 100%, yeah. And just
Yeah. of course.
we're just gonna make a giant document, and everyone can just contribute anything. It doesn't even have to be related to Fates Campbell, just as long as it's coherent sentences. Just
It has
right.
to be coherent. Can I just say that they said all the time?
You can make that your dialogue contribution.
I
Excellent.
like that.
They said Fate Gamble.
They said, end quotations, that they said.
They will be the only ones to understand what happened here this night.
They will be the only ones.
They.
Them.
Oh boy, Super Potatoes is feeling generous tonight.
Oh yeah. For him, true.
Everyone knows who's giving out the gifts. Potatoes.
Yeah.
There's only one person.
There's
who's
only
willing to
one
spend.
person here that does this.
He's either stupid or generous enough to give out money. And honestly, like, the difference is pretty small.
The rest of us are poor. No, the rest of us aren't poor. They just won't spend their money on me.
Yeah.
There's
The
an
rest of
important
us-
difference.
Look, I already do, so shut the fuck up, Sneaky. I'm
You
rich and
pay
I'm
me
pretty.
with your free Amazon Prime sub.
And that's still money for you, fucker. Stop
Yeah,
complaining.
it's money for me, but you're paying Amazon for the privilege of giving it to me.
Yeah,
You
well, I mean,
give Sneaky your Amazon Prime sub?
He does.
yeah.
Why?
I feel such a connection between us. He's done it for 46 months now.
I hate life.
Sneaky OnlyFans when? Never.
Actually, no, hang on, Sneaky. It
This
isn't
is
even my
OnlyFans.
Amazon Prime sub. I'm doing it separately.
Oh.
He gave his
Yeah.
Amazon Prime sub to his big titty friend.
Yeah, he probably gives it to his
No.
big titty friend.
She doesn't have Twitch.
He's very upset about that.
Imagine, yeah.
No.
I do like my
Hey.
6-month subscriber badge. I think it's a really great badge.
Your tier 3 subscriber badge?
What do you mean? There is no fucking 6 months. There's only the 1 year, dumbass.
Why do you know that?
I'm literally looking at the 6-month badge.
What's the 6 month badge then?
It's a crab with
talking-
guns.
Oh, right. Wait, yeah, you stole that from me, you fucker.
My
Yeah,
1-year badge
fuck
is
around
just
and
my
find out.
face.
Yeah, you also stole that from me. I made both of those.
Actually, I made the iGlow one. You just improved it with other colors and shit.
Yeah, I made it better. So I just made it. It's true.
Yeah, Sneaky. I do have a Patreon. You can subscribe to that instead. They take less of a cut than Amazon does.
Do you
Yeah.
post NSFW content on there?
He does.
No.
It's really
I
yummy.
don't post any content on there actually.
Yeah.
I've never posted
It's
content.
truly disgusting shit.
I should probably post all the chapters I owe Moth on there, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Um,
Moth will never pay for them to.
Moth
there,
did
so-
pay for them. He just
I
He
know. Yeah,
he-
he's not gonna pay you through Patreon, is what I meant.
he did.
Oh, he did. Yeah, fuck, that's true actually. I
He,
don't
think
he,
it's
he just won't
OnlyFans.
fucking respond. I ping him. I'm like, hey Moth, want to look at the chapter? You paid me $20 to write, and he's like, yeah, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. It's like, okay.
We'll get there when we get there.
6
Look, Sneaky,
months to data.
I've simultaneously drunk too much and not enough.
Link your podcast to Patreon? I did. It's right there. It's right fucking there. It's the big P.
Scroll down, you retard. The big P. Penis.
I got the big P for you.
Dude, click on the big pee-pee.
They have the big P.
Come on, Jin, do it. You know you want to.
I'm not crazy,
Click on
right? It's right
Sneaky's big
fucking there,
pee-pee.
right?
Yeah, it's right there for me as well. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's a giant fucking P. It says the word Patreon on it.
They're coping.
Hope see that
No.
mold.
And see, this is why I don't like listening to my own voice. I can hear my own
Then
voice
it's
in the
just-
background now because I have the fucking stream open.
Yeah, that's why I mute your stream so I don't have to hear
Yeah.
two of you.
Same.
Or myself.
I've had it muted for so fucking long.
I mean, yeah, but
I can't even hear the Discord call.
I've
Every
muted
time I
everyone
open
in this
Twitch, I have to
Discord call,
unmute it.
and this entire
Yeah.
time I've actually just been acting like I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
True.
I just happened to know when a conversation lulled and then just talked.
Exactly.
It's taken extreme amounts of guessing to get this far.
Half the time I'm
Nah,
wrong,
I'm
but you know what?
I'm just
It's okay. I just said that
naturally
once.
this good.
Let's see. Wow, holy shit, dude! You weren't kidding when you said he was horny on main. Holy shit, this dude is horny on main.
Holy
Of
shit.
course,
That's
would I be kidding
84,000
about
on an
this?
Elden Ring story. Holy shit.
84,000 words on an Elden Ring story, and it's just sex.
Yes.
You wanna open it?
It's literally no,
Don't
I
open it.
can't TOS. But still, it's like, bro, maiden list no longer. Well, okay, I'll give credit where it's due. That's a good fucking name. I'll
Yeah,
give credit where
I'll
it's
agree.
due. That's a good
Maidens?
name, yeah. A
Maidens?
Tarnished who has done this whole song and dance a million times and has reached max level starts one last run to give everyone a waifu a happy ending. Well, that's actually technically impossible because the happy ending with some of them are specifically endings.
I know, that's why it's fun.
So you can't actually give the Frenzy waifu ending and the Ronnie ending. You can't do both.
Oh
I
god,
can.
I actually know this story. Oh fuck. Oh god.
Also, I will say I do like the Ronnie ending a lot more than some of the other endings because the Frenzy Flame ending involves you feeding a blind
Oh,
woman
whoa. I haven't gotten that ending yet.
eyeballs
Chill. Yo,
until
bitch, shut the fuck out.
Chill.
this is part of her quest.
I haven't gotten there yet. Wait. For Ronnie or for the
No,
Frenzy Girl?
Frenzy Girl.
I haven't gotten there yet, man. I'll do the Ronnie quest.
It's not a fucking spoiler. You literally feed her eyeballs.
I didn't know that.
What do you
The
what
balls.
The fuck That's what the eyeball is. You're feeding her eyeballs. That's why it's an eyeball. The
mean the
item you
sugary-
pick up is an eyeball.
You mean the strawberry grapes?
No balls, true.
The grapes
ball.
are eyes.
So anyway, you feed her the eyeballs, and
No
then
balls,
she
but
goes
yes.
insane, and you're like, "Yeah, I'll burn down the world for you," and then that's the ending.
Balls.
Average modern relationship.
Average Reddit relationship. Hey,
Yeah, honestly. But he calls her
Average
kitten instead.
balls.
Not Discord.
Is one
And
of
she's
them
secretly
okay?
she's secretly
Which
a
one of them
30-pound
is
man.
part of the FBI?
I
I
didn't
mean,
hear a
it-
single word you
look-
said. What did you say, Sneaky?
If it was a Discord relationship, they would instantly gain 300 pounds.
Yeah.
That's what
It's
I'm
just
saying. Is
true.
if anyone's being called kitten involved, one's a guy and the other one's a guy, pretending to be a girl.
True. True.
Who's pretending to be a femboy trap? Who's pretending to be a girl?
It's literally free Discord Nitro. Why would you do it?
Do you do it, Arn?
Yeah, he's
No.
really into doing it.
Yeah, he
I
loves
bet.
it.
Shut up.
Jesus Christ!
Shut up,
we got
Jesus.
a Naruto
Coke.
has-been hotel story
Coke.
here. That's
Look at the Coke that
straight up
comes out.
sex
Do you
with
want-
Naruto and the entire cast
want-
of Has-Been Hotel.
Arn, do you
We
want your
got-
big titty friend to call you kitten?
We got fairly
does.
what
He
the
really
fuck?
does.
What in the
Shut up.
actual shit? Fairly Odd
He's
Parents,
Kobe.
Danny Phantom crossover. What the
Yeah, already
fuck?
banned.
Danny Phantom Helltaker crossover where Danny Phantom has sex with Azazel. Which one was Azazel?
Why?
What?
Helltaker,
Is it-
Azazel. Was
I
that
think
that's
that's
the
the
angel,
angel.
right?
What's Helltaker again?
Yeah, it's the angel.
Oh wait, wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. Is she?
Wait,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
Azazel's
what's
the angel.
Helltaker again? Hold on, I gotta
She's
look
the angel that slowly became a demon.
Yeah.
Is
The
that what I think?
researcher
It is what I think it
angel.
is. Okay, I know what this is. Oh, never
She's
mind.
the non-horny angel that got too deep into the horny and then realized she had become the horny.
Wasn't she the angel
Yeah.
that was researching everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
just said
okay.
that.
I'm
Okay.
horny. Very fast.
We have Naruto League of Legends crossover where Naruto dates the band KDA.
Where Naruto becomes fucking Tyler 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, that goes over my head. I don't know what that's.
God,
what's the reference
he's a
to.
fucking manlet streamer who's like ripped his shit and tears his shirt open and stuff like that.
Oh, the guy that
Yeah.
gets clipped out for his autistic screaming all the time.
That's him. That's him.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Your Honor, he's tracked him down.
We have
Your
a
Honor,
Kingdom Hearts
we got him.
Ruby crossover called Aqua's Mission, where she falls into the realm of darkness and ends up in Ruby raising Ruby and Yang.
Wow. That's so
Yeah,
fucking
it's got
cool.
124 chapters. Aqua fucks Crow, and it's got 550k words.
I crave death.
Oh, for a moment I thought it was like
Oh wow, holy
Konosuba
shit, what the
Aqua,
fuck
and I
is
was
this
like, oh, that might have been
ratio?
funny.
Holy shit. 3,096 reviews and only 700 favorites.
Yikes.
What
Those
the
numbers are
fuck
there
is this
for a reason.
ratio?
Probably multiple
Well,
people
L
reviewing.
plus ratio plus.
Well, yeah,
your
obviously
band
multiple
plus
people are
retarded.
reviewing, but it's just...
The fuck
Nice.
was that?
That was my true reaction.
The faunus are not affected by Grim?
What?
What the fuck?
Hello? Retarded?
The
There are no
bond with
faunus
Ruby
inside-
and
inside
Yang in
the-
this
inside
chapter was
Atlas.
tense and deep. Also, to everyone that says the author that they're going to skip chapters, that seems hypocritical to skip chapters, and it stopped them from reading the previous chapter, which had actual dialogue in it, unlike the chapters they're complaining about, which didn't have dialogue in them, and that's a big difference. When if your point is that if you're reading this story, you should read every chapter the author push out, and you need to respect the author's vision.
No, fuck the author. Hello, reviewer. I am Theodore Kaczynski. I have a delivery for you. Surprise, it's plastic explosives. Fuck you.
Oh god, there's a lot of guest reviewers here. One guy is literally just posting DeviantArt links. I'm worried about that.
Fucking Jimmy. Fuck you, Jimmy.
I
Piece of
showed
shit.
up here because it was recommended to me by the person who's writing Kingdom Hearts Remnant, and I'm not disappointed by the story so far. There's a lot of unusual shenanigans happening in this story. The Realm of Darkness letting go of a victim, Ruby spontaneously manifesting a Keyblade without being bequeathed to by a current wielder, and Crow mistaked Aqua for the Spring Maiden. Well, I guess the last one makes sense because he saw her use magic, but as far as I can tell, even the maidens can't do anything like healing with Kuraga. Their power is purely destructive. Well, not the kind of destructive suited purpose of protection and purification. Chibi Kairi and Chibi Yang are very steep competition for cutest toddler, but Chibi Ruby takes the cake.
That's haram.
I don't like that sentence.
I deliver upon ye.
Yeah,
Explosives.
I feel concern. I feel definite
What is
concern
Jimmy
going
guy
on here.
doing? Oh no. Well, okay, he no profile?
I lost
No
interest
story?
in anything at the second you gave Ruby a Keyblade without legitimate reason to give her a Keyblade. I had somewhat high expectations for this story when you had Aqua to show up to save Yang from the Grim that happened in the prologue's prequel stories. But the second you had her stumble through a fight with basic level enemies that are trained, slightly trained teenagers can take on in packs, you lost me. Not all to mention that Crow is actually able to kill the Heartless. Because, what the fuck, Not to mention, you gave Crow the ability to kill Heartless, when last I checked they can only be killed by a Keyblade. So much of this story is just painful to read and takes the fun out of reading it, which is what fanfiction is supposed to be, fun. I mean...
Great violence.
Yeah. Fanfiction is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be... No,
Well, this person is making it not fun.
It genuinely is. Like, you're not supposed to be telling... Like, when you're writing a fanfic, your purpose shouldn't be trying to give a moral story or something like that. Like, you're not trying to teach people who are reading it a lesson or something, as you would with a normal story, because that's a normal story and you can construct everything in that story to teach said lesson. And if you're trying to write a fanfic to do that, you might as well just write an original fiction at that point, because you're going to have to change so much about the base fandom that you might as well just write original stuff at that point. But fanfiction should be fun. It's what I complain about so often, is that I don't really look for quality when I'm reading stories. I mean, look, sure, I'll make fun of people who are low quality when I'm doing this podcast, but when I'm actually reading stories, there's a lot of really poor grammar stories in my favorites list, and that's just because you can tell when you're reading the story that the author clearly has a passion for either the idea or just the fandom in general. And that's what I like to see in fan fiction, because it's fan fiction. It's someone who is so passionate about the fandom that they write a story for it.
Yep.
I can forgive a lot of mistakes in the grammar, in characters, in pacing, and etc., because it's just someone who just really loves, like Saltbreaker, for example. You can tell the guy clearly really likes both Percy Jackson and The Song of Ice and Fire. Correct me if I'm wrong, Stannis.
Yeah, no, he does. It's really obvious that he does.
It really shows in their writing, and as you can see with the countless stories that we've read on this website, you can clearly, obviously tell when the author has absolutely no passion at all for the story they're writing. No passion. The only purpose that they're in the Naruto section is so people will click on their dog shit story with their overpowered self-insert, who is secretly the brother to Naruto, who secretly inherits the Ten Tails, and then secretly gets a harem of every fucking female. Plus some other fandoms.
Yes.
Like,
of course.
You can tell when the purpose of a fanfiction from the author is purely a power fantasy, abusing the fandom to get clicks so they can feel good and get told that their story is totally cool and awesome, when it's solely there just to feed their personal fantasy of power, control, or etc., and not actually because they like Naruto or Worm or whatever the current popular fandom is.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what? I kind of zoned out for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry, I've been
Understandable.
drinking.
Okay.
I mean,
It
we've all
wasn't
been
just for you.
drinking.
It was pretty much everyone.
Okay.
Arn is apparently going through and is finding terrible stories. Is this from this guy's
No.
favorites or from the review section?
Review section.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Stories. Yeah, see you, man.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'll bring some more
154
shitty
stories.
college stories for you guys next time.
Yeah.
Die.
Fuck you,
So I
Kogo.
mean,
yeah,
it is
no
9:30. We're approaching 9:30, so we can either end it here or we can just keep going, keep finding more shit. We can just keep going if you want.
I still feel the alcohol, so keep going.
All right. I can do that. I can do that.
Excellent.
Oh no.
I feel like I recognize Eva Shinobi Kaiser Knight. I think
I feel like we should recognize Eva Shinobi
Yeah.
Kaiser
This sounds like
Knight.
something that would be on our screen.
absolutely familiar. And I fucking hate that.
Oh, good lord, all those fics.
Can you read the Randy Stairs, Danny Phantom? No, I'm not. Fuck off. No, I'm not reading that.
Nosedive, you fuck.
Right.
Piece of shit.
There's fucking thing. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna be quick and not ramble on like other fanfiction writers. Proceed
I
to
doubt
do
I
the
doubt
ramble.
it.
Yeah, proceed to ramble.
The profile page is just like deliver upon ye plastic explosives.
Attention to everyone reading this. Spartan 036 has been pestering me to help him with ideas that I have no interest in. I have recently blocked him, but I need to warn everyone else that this
Oh my
man
God.
exists, and you should
I'm
block
cringing.
him too.
I'm cringing.
I have crunch.
Wrong.
If you hate war and bloodshed, copy and paste this and speak up about it. If you want to be individual and not follow the crowd, listen to all the words I'm saying to you.
I hate this.
If
Why
you
are-
hate bullying, speak up and copy and paste this into your profile. If you
I need
hate the
more
world
alcohol.
being torn apart by war, then do something about it.
Yeah,
I hate
alcohol.
Facebook. I hate Facebook. I hate Facebook.
I hate everything. I hate everything.
And then the classic friend's best friend copy pasta. Alright, so let's see how many of these that I would do to Max or Max would do to me. So Max would actually lend me their umbrella because they're actually a good friend. I, however, would shout, "Run, bitch, run."
Of course.
Also,
of course.
handing an umbrella is like just normal etiquette for life, though. Like, just that's pretty normal shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
that-
you guys use umbrellas? That's fucking bitch tier,
Um,
honestly. Rain,
Let's
who
see,
cares?
so he says here, friends
have
would
rain.
never ask for anything to eat or drink, which is false. And then best friends are the reason why you have no food in your house because they keep eating all the food when they show up. I wouldn't do either to Max, honestly. I that's just because personally, I just don't like badgering people for stuff. Like, I'll go be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, yo, got any water?"
I'm gonna go AFK for like 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
He's gonna go die.
Good.
I'll be like, "Hey, yo, got any water and shit?" But I really don't like going to someone's house and being like, "Yo, give me food."
Yeah, unless it's agreed upon beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
hey, dude, I haven't eaten all day. You got something at the crib? It's like, okay, but still, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Very much a fan of that.
Friends, call your parents by Mr. and Mrs. Best friends, call your parents dad and mom. No, that's just fucking creepy,
No,
dude.
that's
weird. That's
fucking
weird.
creepy.
That's
That's
very
really
weird. Unless like you
You-
have like a very different relationship, like even then it's really weird. No,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird.
That's weird.
Like
It's
you,
just flat
like
out
if
weird.
you say it once, then that's a mistake, and if you say it more than once, then it's like no.
Something wrong at home, bud.
Friends would bail you out of jail. I mean, Max would probably bail me out of jail. Best friends will sit next to you in jail and be like, "Yo, that was freaking awesome." I probably would
Hating
end
this
up.
so much.
I would definitely never bail anyone out of jail. But if I was involved in whatever they were doing, I probably would at the end of the day be like, "That was pretty fun."
So if someone went down for me, I definitely would bail you out.
Oh,
Like,
well,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
took-
yeah. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
talking about, like, you know, so you get called up out of the blue, like, "Oh, yo, hey, I'm in jail. Can you fund my bail?" I would be like, "No."
I think like I'm trying to think of someone who I'd fund their bail if they called me up, and it's like it's family essentially,
Yeah, effectively.
and that's it.
Friends have never seen you cry, but best friends won't tell anyone you cried, and they'll laugh about it when you're in private and you're not sad anymore. No,
Oh my
I'll tell
God.
everyone you cried and then laugh
Yeah.
about it.
Also, it's just like, who cares?
Also, yeah, the whole like, "I don't cry in front of my friends. I don't cry in front. I'm a man. I don't cry."
I don't cry.
Honestly, anyone that ever talks about like the whole crying shit, it's just like I'm like, I think you're projecting there, buddy.
Anyone who cares about it at all, it's very like, who cares?
Friends, ask to write down your number. Best friends has you on speed dial.
No, they don't.
I don't have anyone on speed dial. I don't know how to use speed dial.
I have like
I mean,
being-
does
use
pinging
your speed dial.
for Dota almost every single night count as speed dial?
I mean,
No.
no, but we're just on a Discord call. That's completely different. I
Like,
don't- I think this is just like a boomer problem right here.
Look,
My
the
current
only
best
thing I have on
friend,
speed
yes.
dial is emergency services. That's because they're there by default.
Yeah.
My current best friend, yes, I have on speed dial. That's like it. That
I have no
Other
eye
than-
on there.
other than that, it's like family. Other than that,
Best
yeah.
friends borrow your stuff and then gives it back. Friends borrows your stuff and gives it back. Best friends lose your crap and then tell you, "Oh shit, too bad."
No,
No?
that's
No.
no.
That's just a dickish thing to do.
Yeah, that's a mega dick thing to do.
It's called being a cunt.
You're just an asshole.
They found the
How you
YouTube
would
channel
know.
of the guy from Brooklyn today. The guy from Brooklyn? Who's they? Who is they?
They found
They.
it. They
They
found
know.
They found it.
it. They
Oh,
are
no.
here among us.
Cease.
Sosibaka.
Friends only know a few things about you. Best friends could write an embarrassing biography. Well, they're gonna have to fucking get in line because I'm writing that biography first, and I don't fucking care because I'm not embarrassed by any of that shit. I will sit here and tell completely random fucking people my entire goddamn life story because I get a fucking kick out of it.
Yeah, telling your like experiences is something you just kind of do.
Friends will leave you behind if everyone else does. Best friends will kick everyone's ass that left you. No, if a friend leaves you behind, then they weren't a friend.
Yeah, they're just a
kinda weird
piece
how
of
it works,
shit.
Yeah, they're just assholes.
And a best
Imagine
friend that
that.
starts a fight, like that's not a best friend. Like a best friend would just be like, "Yo, fuck them. I'm still here. You know, whatever.
We vibing.
We vibing, yeah." I mean, kicking the shit out of everyone is a specific personality trait, not a friendship level. This isn't an RPG.
Yeah, I mean, like, if my best friend was like, yeah, someone tried to fuck me up, like, you down to
Oh
roll with
yeah,
me? It's like, yeah,
but
okay.
that's a little bit different, you know. If everyone's
Great
just sitting
line.
there like making fun of you or whatever, and then they join in, and it's like, fuck you. But if it's like everyone's like making fun of you, and it's like, oh, it's the best friend. He's like, oh, I'm gonna just punch people. It's like, no, that's a personality trait. That's not a it's not a friendship level.
That's called being violent.
Yeah,
And probably a sociopath.
yeah, a little bit. Friends would knock on your front door. Best friends would kick it in and say, I'm home. No, that's called roommates.
Yeah, that's roommates, dude.
That's just roommates. That's not best.
That's just like, what's up, fucker? I'm home.
Yo, fuckers, I'm back.
Unfortunate death be upon you.
The average roommate experience.
Kicks open door, what's up, fuckers? I'm back. Stares down a barrel of like 13 guns. Unfortunate.
Oh, that guy. Ah, I
Oh.
see. What the wait? Is it Arn? Arn, is this Light Blade 49? Lightning Blade 40?
Lightning. Yeah.
Is
Yep,
that-
that's from his
oh.
profile.
Okay, we're looking
it's-
at his
it's a-
profile next.
Good old copy pasta, but yeah, it's cringe as fuck.
If they have a valid reason to leave you, like finding out you support BLM.
Based? What the fuck?
Okay, so story time.
God.
Mark your bingo card.
I hate you guys.
Ah, yes. I think already have a bingo. I'm
So
really chief.
tonight at
We're
dinner,
there.
right? My stepsister was telling a story about her problems with her adopted sibling from her father's side. And apparently, you know, he sent her some really stupid meme of like, apparently it's like a video of him walking down a street at night, and he's like, he captioned it with like, me walking down a street at night, exercising my male privilege to not get raped. And so first off, I'm already like, why would you send that to someone? Because it's not funny. Second off, men get disproportionately attacked compared to women. Maybe not raped, but disproportionately attacked.
I mean, you don't learn that in any sort of job training.
You learned that from the FBI crime
and
statistics.
then she responds with, you know, I forget what they were saying to each other, but it was a bunch of stupid shit. But then at one point in the conversation, she goes, and then I responded to him with, maybe they should just teach men to not rape people. I'm like, oh yeah, just like they teach men to not do drugs and not steal things and not kill people. You know, all those like, you know, solid things that they get taught to people to not do. And yet, wow, we have a lot of murdered, rape, and drugs and killings. And
all right, I'm gonna head out myself, boys. So I'm gonna go cook dinner. I'll see you all.
All right, Stannis.
Yeah, we've been kind of going for a while.
That was too much for Stannis. Understandable.
But yeah, I was just I physically cringed when she said they should just teach men to not rape people.
Yes, of course. I remember missing rape classes in school.
Yeah. All those rape classes we took in school.
They must teach that a lot in Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, depending on where you are. Might not
Some
actually
sources point to men being raped at nearly the same rate as women. Stranger danger is a big factor. That's fair. I mean, also the other major problem with rape statistics in the U.S. is that I think it was only in 2014 did people finally get the definition of rape being penetrated get changed from the definition of rape. Juicy, I believe.
Yeah. I think that's actually still a thing in the UK. Like the definition of rape is
penetration is required for rape in the UK. Yeah, so
Yeah.
women can't rape people in the UK.
Yep, which is all kinds of fucked up, to be honest.
Yeah, male rape victims are also more likely dismissed, ignored, and not filed and stuff like that. Yeah, it's very common.
Yep.
But yeah, I hate it when people make that argument of, well, maybe they should just teach people not to steal. It's like, what the fuck do you think they do? Like, do you think these kids grow up their entire lives and their parents like, look, okay, kid, look, see, if you steal it from this way and you do the pickpocketing maneuver this way, it's like, is that what you think every thief in America learned when they were growing up? Is their parent took them aside and said, hey, kid, this is how you do thievery? Really?
I mean, in India, maybe, but yeah. America, I doubt it.
It's just, I just fucking hate the idea of that whole garbage fucking shit. They have 154 stories. I forgot about that part. Oh, wow. Their stories are long. Holy shit, their stories. They have, like, multiple millions of words. They have multi-millions of words of fics that are not completed.
Of course.
Wow. And also, I'm just scrolling through, and it's harem, OC, harem, OCs, lots of OCs involved. Harry Potter and Voltron. What? Next Avengers and Ruby, James Rogers times Ruby. What the? Harry Potter times Necronomicon. What?
How the hell does that work?
That's an escalation. I
don't actually know how that's supposed to work.
The thief class is locked by race. Jesus Christ. No, Jin, that's factually false. I know a lot of white trash that nicked a lot of my shit over the course of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Jin is British, so you know.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. It might be a yeah.
No, yeah, if he's from Britain, he should have even a more problem with that.
No. You see, the British have it as a racial. It's not a class for them. It's just they just have a passive racial.
It's a racial modifier.
And it only applies to foreigners.
I mean, yeah, no, it depends on what you're stealing. Like, if it's cultural artifacts, then yeah, that's the entire race of British people. If it's like, stealing normal things, then yeah, that's only foreigners.
Yeah.
Oh god, potatoes.
My dad is on probation for grand theft, so I can give a couple counter examples of that. I mean, you know what? That's fair, potatoes. That's fair. So yeah, we'll finish up the night with Lightning Blade 49er. I'm retired from writing, but I read a lot,
Thanks,
so you
bro.
might see me reviewing your story. I like how this guy's got
Fuck.
6 stories. I'm retired from writing 2,000 words, 6,000 words, 27,000 words, 1,000 words, 43,000 words, 3,000 words. I'm retired from writing, this dude says. Like, fucking
Motherfucker
Christ.
wrote less than
Gray and
1,000
I
words.
have more words in a single story than this dude has his entire career, air quotes.
Yeah.
It's always good to know what Europeans think of gypsies. Yeah. Yeah, well, we Americans think of gypsies the same way.
No, not even close.
Yeah, fair enough, I suppose.
Look, you haven't
Cringe
seen
profile,
racism
cringe
until you hear
profile,
Europeans talk about
United
gypsies.
Nations, cringe profiled, common copy pasta. If you believe in Jesus Christ, put this in your profile. Because the Bible says if you deny putting this in your profile, you deny Jesus.
Hail Satan.
Inshallah. Allah willing, we shall not let the infidel live.
Oh, fucking hell. Why does this dude have 500 favorite authors? Oh, hey, it's Giordino. I recognize that name. I recognize that name. I recognize that name.
Wait, I think I have Quartermoss in there.
This dude has over 500 favorited authors. Of course,
Yeah,
he has Quartermass in here. VF
James D.
Snake.
Fox?
Yeah, he's got all the classic names in here.
I saw James C. Fox.
You know, honestly, I genuinely don't understand
No
people that
Lupine?
do mass favoriting of authors.
Lupine.
Like, I can understand, like, you know, you have, like, maybe 15 authors that it's like, oh, yeah, every story from them is gold, I'm gonna favorite them.
FTDS?
FTDS is not one of those authors.
Gabriel Herald? Fucking, Vibes? Yeah.
Vibes is
VF
alright,
Snake,
yeah.
of course. Yeah, who else we got in here?
Are those 2 people with 0?
Oh yes,
Kyubi Gohan.
S3J, Kyubi Gohan, yep.
Yeah.
Fucking...
What was that, Gray?
I saw authors with no fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because some of these authors are trying to delete their series.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Is there a Nexus tier situation going on now with fanfiction?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I mean, like, I would understand if, like, you favorite your friends' accounts. Just because, you know, they're
Yeah,
your
see,
friends.
like right here, profile updated on February 4th. Now they have no stories and their entire profile is blank. Yeah, some
God.
people have been wiping their stories out.
Decent, too.
A Noodlehammer, is he on there? Noodlehammer?
Noodlehammer?
Is the Based Hammer on there?
No, wait, yeah, actually he is, yeah. He is.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Surprising.
2 based.
Oh, God. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Friday because there's always more, and it always gets worse.